You don't know. I knew you don't know how to work your phone.
No. Don't be ridiculous. I was ill, so I was sleeping yesterday. I didn't get any calls.
All right. Whenever I call her, like on a personal thing, I'm like, I know she fucking doesn't know. And when she calls me back, I'm shocked.
Ringing,
she got a special phone?
And I just couldn't get out of bed.
Boo!
I'm not well. Leave me alone. What do you want?
Do you think she doesn't know how to use her phone? What do you think?
He has this. He says to me the other day, "Do you look at your email?" And I said,
she
"Of
doesn't.
course."
Who knows?
Oh,
I'm telling you, because like for years you would call and she'd be like, you were very confused.
Please,
you were.
I'm confused.
I don't know. I just feel like you don't know how to work your equipment.
I don't know how to
why.
work a phone.
Maybe I'm completely wrong, but
but of all the things, a phone. I mean,
I heard it ringing, Howard.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. But I didn't even get up to look at who was calling or anything. I was just out of it.
Yeah, you sound a little like a cold or something.
Little stuffy.
I was calling you to tell you that I had given Beth a gift for Valentine's Day. I wanted to tell you what it was.
Oh, wait a minute.
So you can laugh at me.
Oh, my God.
You mean I missed that call?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
crap.
back and but don't you check your messages?
No, I
Even
told
in the
you
morning?
I was sleeping all night.
What about this morning?
No, I got to get up and go to work.
You know what? I don't know what you're about to say for sure. But
Well,
you're
probably on
Oh
the
my
money.
God, I got to go home and check my messages.
You got to go home and laugh.
I told my driver, I said, I don't know why. You know what? I told my driver, I said, there's a rumor going around that this might happen.
There's a rumor?
Yeah, well, I started the rumor.
Yeah. So what happened? Tell me now.
I gave her a pajamagram. She flipped. The advertising we do is 100% right.
With the origami box?
She loved the organza box.
Well, I did buy. this is what happened. I decided around Christmas. Fuck you, Artie.
Wait a minute, everybody. Let's calm down.
I said,
for a
well, I'm going to have to
second.
go in and take my lumps today.
Before we start carrying on, we don't know what the announcement is.
Yeah, but this really is unbelievable. The tape the tape we have to pull of your.
Wait, I'm going to play the tape right now.
You got it all? You got it all?
I would never get married again. I'm telling you, Robin. I am never getting married again. Okay, there's the tape.
No. It was much more adamant and
Fuck
angry.
marriage.
It was much more adamant and angry. We need the
first
real
of all,
thing.
it's not that I'm getting married. I'm just engaged, and I plan to be engaged for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Right,
I told that to
sure.
Beth because she wanted to. She likes the ring more than the actual.
You
Well,
are
you know who
engaged.
wants engagement rings?
Who?
Women who want to get married.
Yeah, I know.
So you are
She
engaged,
never asked me.
officially engaged.
Yeah, I guess.
Say it loud.
Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud. I'm engaged and I'm proud.
Tell us now. Robin, Artie, Fred, what?
I am engaged.
Oh, my God.
Well, here's what happened. You want to hear the story,
Yeah,
or
it
you
was
want to
an
goof on
accident.
me?
He
I
fell
have
into
one
it.
You want
question.
10 minutes to goof on me?
I have
or?
one question.
Go ahead.
You don't have to get married to her, do you?
No.
You didn't have to get the rubber one night?
No.
Jesus.
I had to know that.
No.
Not a
There's a
shotgun engagement.
There's a
none of
couple of
that.
ways to look at this. One is it's an incredible compliment to Beth. I mean, you found a woman you'd be willing to marry. I mean,
I did.
Of course it's an incredible
I'm
compliment.
so
Why
mad
do you
at
think
her.
a woman wants it?
I'm
It's
so
the
angry.
ultimate.
I'm so angry with her.
Why? For doing this to you?
Yeah.
Breaking your resolve?
Because I had a nice life.
I've been bamboozled.
Yeah, but you had a nice life because of her.
I do. I'm very lucky. She actually said yes.
Wait a minute. Tell us how you did this.
Well,
Right.
I'm going to tell you.
Oh, wait, she said yes?
And we
I
need to know
can't
this.
wait.
We need to. Mary, as soon as we hung up last night, the first question.
laughing.
No, we need the specs on the ring.
Oh.
Need the specs.
What is
So
the
you
spec?
had
Carrot size,
You
cut.
had already gotten the ring when you were
Size of
asking
Rhode
us
Island.
those questions.
No, you know what? Here's what happened. Around Christmas, I was thinking, gee, that'd be pretty cool if I gave her a ring. And I know this guy, Richie Winnick, who has a jewelry place, and I said,
Is that why he was up here last week?
yeah.
Should have known. Your
And
jeweler
that's why
friend's here.
I was so pissed at Doug Goodstein. Beth's never here. He tells her to come down to record something for a special just when Richie's coming.
You're kidding. So you
No.
saw him?
No, I said, Doug, don't reschedule her.
A lot of
He
juggling.
calls up because Howard wants you to be rescheduled. And I was like, oh, you fuck.
What an ass.
He's an ass. So anyway,
So,
Way to cover, Doug.
by the way, you made the classic error.
what did I do?
You gave her the ring for Valentine's
Right.
Day.
Robin did the story about how
you
now
can't
it's
get
hers.
it back.
You can never
It's
get
all
it
right.
back as a gift.
No,
She can have it.
Technically, he gave it before
I
Valentine's
did.
Day.
I'll tell you what happened.
Well, this is true
She
because
skates.
it was yesterday,
I'll
right?
tell you what
I
happened.
Take that
can't
one
wait
to
for-
court so we can all laugh.
I can't wait for the John Hine end of the show when he goes, well, the engagement chicken must have worked.
Yeah.
That's what I said to Beth. I go, the engagement chicken worked here.
6
One
years
of my
to work.
favorite stories is the engagement chicken
is going-
story.
Well, anyway, if you want to know the details.
Yes, give us blow by blow. First of all, in December, what was going through your head?
Well, in December, I was thinking, well, it's time. We've been together 7 years, and I really do love Beth. And, it's funny with our relationship. It's like one of the main reasons. To me, I don't, look, our life is great together, and I wasn't looking for any kind of change. But at the same point, too, I think certain people still treat her like she's my, floozy.
You know what? I can give you a
Who are
perfect.
these
No, I
people?
give you a perfect example.
Yeah.
Remember how David Brenner had that girlfriend, and even though they lived together,
Yeah, she was always the girl.
she was like the girl. Just,
Yeah. And it's kind of like I see, what goes
Really?
on. Yeah. Uh-oh, Dominic's laughing at me. Oh, man, there's all these people.
He has no room to laugh.
Oh, and everyone's
How many
like,
times has he
three-time
married
loser?
Leslie? Has he married Leslie again?
yeah, this motherfucker. All right, go ahead. Have your way with me.
Congratulations.
Shut up, asshole.
Little
I think
contrite.
it's wonderful.
Thank you.
I wish you both many, many years of happiness.
Thank
Here
you.
it comes.
And I'm not going to make a joke. I think it's just great.
Yeah. How come it says Dominic Barber is laughing at you?
Well, he was laughing before he got on the air.
So I have to go wake Leslie up. But you know what?
Wake Tommy up.
Last night, Leslie was smiling like a Cheshire cat. And I said, "Do you know what?" He said, "What's going on?" She said, "No, I know nothing." So I said, "Something's not right, but congratulations."
Thank you. Well, how would she know?
Yeah, what is he? Leslie didn't know anything,
I
did
don't
she?
know. Well, I got married on Valentine's Day, so.
Yeah.
And I said to Leslie
I'm not getting the
last
connection.
year, I'm not getting married to Howard gets married. That's it. But congratulations. I really mean it.
Well, you always get engaged without Howard. You might as well get married without him.
I
Yeah.
have to follow, but you know what? It really is great and special. And
I just got nervous because my name is Howard Stern, and I'm now confused with Howard K. Stern. I figured no one will
What are
ever
you
want to
just?
be with me.
Yeah, are you just
Yeah.
trying to
I wanted to hold on.
erase-
Yes. I'm going to be Howard Ostrowski.
well, it's actually on the headline across the AP wire. Howard K. Stern just got engaged.
Yeah. Thank you, Dominic.
So-
Thank you for not laughing.
Think about
I'm
that.
laughing a little.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank
There
you.
probably
Bye-bye.
are people who are going to have that story that Howard K. Stern is
Yeah,
engaged.
what? Howard K. Stern is already engaged?
Good.
And
Better
his
him
hole's
than me.
not buried yet.
Chad, go ahead. You can laugh.
Oh, fuck Dominic. I'm laughing at you. It's not the engagement chicken, brother. It's the engagement pussy.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, but
Does have something to
You
do
got
with
the
it.
hand deeper in your wallet now, my friend.
Whatever.
Oh, you had to go there.
here he goes.
You have to ruin my moment.
Yeah, it was a
Cynical.
romantic thing.
Oh,
We were
sorry,
about to
brother.
hear a great story.
I think it was the Bubba wedding.
I think so. I
that
told you I
definitely-
looked at the two of you.
Yep.
I couldn't pay attention to Bubba getting married for watching the two of you.
I tried to watch.
I ruined it for you, did I? Yeah.
I tried to watch. I couldn't. I was stuck in my chair. I couldn't fit in the fucking.
When's the big date, Howard?
Nah, we don't. We haven't gotten that far into
well,
it.
you know that's the next pressure. If you think that this will be less pressure,
Well, it was weird. I gave Beth the ring, and then it was like, well, she goes, well, are we? I guess we're engaged. I go, no.
wait a minute. Then what did you say to her?
No. It was very romantic. I'll tell you how it went
Did
down.
she burst into tears?
No. She's been with me 7 years. There's no.
The crying is all.
The crying's all over. Now, what happened was, so I was looking at, hey, Chad, I'm going to hang up, okay?
All right, man.
All right,
Take
later.
care.
Right, bye. I'll let other people. Don't worry,
Go
you'll all
back
have
to
a
laughing. Sir.
you'll all have a chance to tell me what an idiot I am. Here. Give one more guy a chance before I tell you the story. Go ahead, Wolfie.
All I can remember is October of 1999 and that announcement that you were getting divorced, and now you're stepping back into it. You must have the shortest memory ever.
It
7
wasn't
years.
that long, was it?
Well, let's see. 1999
Almost
is 8 years.
Lots
Buddy,
of
I
people would
don't
take
know.
20.
I'd imagine you took precautions this time around, and yes, I'm happy for you. But it's shocking to hear this. You've been slowly pushing this thing over and softening the blow
I told you.
for the past few weeks. But congratulations.
Actually,
you.
the softening
Crazy.
has been going on for
months.
A couple of years.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Robin softened me.
somewhere in Manhattan.
I would have done it sooner, but I had to wait for Robin to take away the bet.
Look, I told you I would never stand in the way of your happiness.
Thank you.
Let me put it to you this way: is there somewhere in Manhattan right now? Is there a lawyer working very hard on a prenup?
No, we're not that far into it yet. But I would only get married with the prenup, and Beth and I have discussed that.
But we're stopping the story. I need details.
All right. Yeah. Yes.
We'll get them.
I just came in for a quick point. I just want to know if I could be the one to organize the bachelor party.
Yes. You're in charge
You're
of that.
officially in charge.
Well, you know what? You're not the first one with that. Roy Zapin called me
Already?
and said, listen, when is the bachelor party? I said, we can have it tonight if you want.
Yeah, you could have, we could be partying for the next 10 years of your engagement.
Now,
right.
are we going to do it here or are we going to do it in Vegas?
I don't know.
You thought it was weird when Ross had his bachelor party in Vegas.
I don't even care about a bachelor
The
party.
best bachelor.
Yeah, you do. You care.
I'm
Come
in shock
on, man.
right now. I can't think about
By the way,
that.
there was a conversation on the wrap-up show yesterday
Yeah, I've got tape of all those stuff.
where they were talking about who did squeeze the girl's breasts and who
Yes,
didn't,
I
and
have it.
you didn't.
No, I did not.
Yeah, we were.
I
It
didn't even
would have been a
think
bad
of
move.
it. On the day,
Yeah.
right?
You know what's great?
That would have been, now thinking about that, that would have been amazing if on that day you're there squeezing. Because I told a story about me and Dana and Turks and Caicos. I mean, it wasn't like a casual thing. We're laying in bed about to make love, and I'm going like, yeah, these fucking tits are.
No, he's not telling the story right. He's laying in bed in Turks and Caicos with Dana. They're
He's
about to screw.
make love to her.
And make love.
Literally.
And anyway, they do the drive-by on the E! show.
Yes.
Because in Turks and Caicos, they have cable.
Right.
They do, yeah.
All of a sudden, it's Artie squeezing Jessica James's
Dana makes
tits.
him stop.
And he
she's
goes-
like, oh, there's the show.
And then Artie goes, he's squeezing Jessica James's tits on the E! show, and he goes, these are the best tits I ever felt. She rolls over, and that was it.
That was it.
It was it.
He
He got the ass in his face.
This is just glaringly. This makes me feel. I am so just immature. Everyone's more mature than me.
Hey,
You're
Howard.
getting married. I'm not even. I can't get close to a marriage.
But you know what?
Well, that's fair. You're in the stripper phase right now.
I get whatever phase. I don't know.
Artie was in love yesterday. The way he chewed on that girl like she was a piece of candy.
I know.
I gave her
Howard,
a
can I
thrill.
ask a follow-up question to Ronnie's question?
Yeah.
Robin, are you going to be organizing the baby shower?
Oh,
No
absolutely.
babies.
Absolutely.
No. That's
my
part of the whole
job.
deal. No,
That's
no.
my job.
Don't. If you're going to joke about that, I'm calling off
That's
the engagement.
part of the whole deal.
No,
That's
it's
in the
not.
It's in the prenup. No
It
babies.
will be. It will
Oh,
be.
be quiet,
Please.
Howard. That'll be in the prenup, and you'll break it.
No.
You finally have the son that you've never had.
No, I don't want the son I never had. I don't want to meet him. I
It's
don't
really
care.
great being a
All
father
right,
again.
I'm calling Beth. I do not want to get married.
Just remember
I'm
these
backing
words.
out. If you keep bashing me, I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time.
Oh, stop it. Now, come on.
I removed her uterus last night.
Dude, I can't wait till you see that picture.
It was an exchange.
There's a picture in the Enquirer, with the long lens of
Yeah.
you pushing the baby stroller.
I see my
With the fuzzy effect.
I see my married friends with their kids. And it looks like absolute torture to me. I went over to visit Pat Menachia Sunday.
Right.
He's got a 1-year-old and a couple of week
That's
olds.
the toughest one of them.
I went over there. I was like, oh, my God.
What wreckage, yes.
Oh, my God. This looks like a nightmare to me. I'm so happy
Worse
for him.
than Beirut.
But, oh, my God, I had to get out of there. I was like, I'm heading
I'm
for the
happy
hills.
for you, and I'm leaving.
So who did you choose? Who did you choose to tell? Obviously, you called Gary and Robin, and you.
I called, Beth's parents and.
Ooh, wait a minute. Come on. We're missing. First of all, get back
High
to
pitch
December.
Eric.
I want to hear the whole thought process.
Okay.
Did you ask for permission from the parents?
I'll tell you the whole deal
Yeah,
if you want to hear
jumping
it.
ahead.
We wanna
You
hear it.
Wolfie.
All of it.
I just want to cut to Beth's mother hanging up when she said she's dating you.
I brought that up. I said to her, after all, you did hang up. She goes, that was 7 years ago.
Right.
And by the way, Beth said something really funny last night. Howard and Beth
She's
called
been
me.
counting every day.
Howard and Beth called me, and they were on speakerphone. And Howard said, "We're engaged," and then Beth said, with such joy in her voice, she goes, "I'm going to be Mrs. Stern."
Yeah.
That was very cool.
All right, so go ahead now. Tell me. I can't believe I was sleeping through this.
Well, yeah, I know.
I was so sick yesterday.
Well, you were too sick. You should check that phone. You never know what's going to happen.
I guess so.
Yeah, well. So let me get to the long and short of it.
All right.
So around Christmas, I was thinking, well, maybe I'll look into the ring thing, And I thought, well, there's not enough time. Because, you know what, I really wanted to...
Oh, so you were thinking of doing it then, but it wasn't enough time.
Right. Because I wanted to...
Really?
Create this ring and do it the right way and put some thought and energy in. Because all these other guys seem to really put a lot of time and energy
Now
in.
look at him. He's judging and studying. I knew it.
You know how
he
Booker thought of the moon and the stars and all that shit?
Right, but I knew because you were doing all this research.
Boy, am I going to take a beating. Look at this. Poland Joe, you're an asshole for getting married.
He's not married yet.
I'm not
Poland
married.
Joe.
It's going to be a very long engagement.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
going to be
beginning
long.
of the end. You did it. You put the ring on the finger. Dude, I was on your show for the Gary roast, and because of you, I got divorced because you said Lisa Lampanelli's waiting for you.
You really think I'm an asshole? I mean, I have this beautiful girlfriend, 7 years. There's nobody else I'd rather be with.
Well, why ruin it, though?
It's not ruining. It's something that I felt was...
Look, you guys have to understand, this is who Howard is. He's a traditionalist, even though he's this crazy guy on the
There's nothing
air.
wrong with stability, but you got the stability.
He's a traditionalist. He needs the marriage.
I thought it would be a nice thing for us to share.
Look, trust me, you want to do the whole thing.
No.
You're going to get reamed by all the millions of fans. You're going to slam your ass for this.
All right, the engagement. So I've called Beth, Robin.
I told you.
I can't take the pressure.
How are millions of fans going to slam his ass? What are they going to do?
Looking at them during the bubble wedding.
And the rest of the networks are just brutal on Howard about this.
Well,
looking at them during the bubble wedding, they were agreeing with everything the minister said and snuggling closer to each other every time he talked about what it meant to be married.
I'm gonna throw up.
To be.
I
was laughing my ass off.
Your best bitch?
What?
Is Ralph going to be your best bitch?
You know, I didn't even get to call Ralph because I didn't want to hear his fucking shit.
He's going to be heartbroken.
He's probably sleeping now.
Yeah, he's going to kill himself.
Oh,
I
my
nominate
God.
Ralph for best bitch.
What?
Best bitch.
I nominate Ralph for best bitch.
And by the way, Beth, both and I have discussed that if we ever got married, both of us,
You are shaking up.
Oh, I am so shook up. Please, this is a tough day.
Oh,
I am really shook up.
Wait a minute. Oh God, we're not even getting the story.
I'm not telling you the story.
Oh, you better.
Let's
you
move
interrupted
on.
last time.
Let's
I
talk
was
about
listening.
Anna Nicole.
I was listening because I know everything he brings up. You're going to have some other funny thing to say.
Come on.
All right.
In December, you were thinking about it, and then you realized you needed to give it time.
Yeah, that's the one last question before you get into it. When did you officially go in your head, I'm going to get engaged?
I don't think I've done that yet. I'm like I started thinking about, I love her very much, and we're together, 7 years. Mm-hmm. And I thought, and actually, I talked to my kids about that. I was thinking about doing this like a year ago. As long ago as a year ago.
See, didn't I tell you the softening started 2 years ago?
Yeah, you were right. I might have even had the conversation 2 years ago. I don't know.
A year ago.
Yeah, so I started thinking about it, and I said, look, as much as a player as I thought I was going to be, it turned out I wasn't. I dated for a couple of months, and here I was in this long-term relationship, and Beth means a lot to me. And like I said, our relationship is great. I don't really need to be married, but the fact of the matter is, I felt that, especially I see, a lot of people still think like it's not a serious relationship between us. It's a weird thing.
Who are these people? What's wrong with them?
Well, I just, I don't know. I love her a lot, and it seemed like
she wasn't getting the kind of respect that she deserved.
Right. And I thought about it. Even though she says to me she doesn't care about being married, she's not insecure that way. I thought that this would be a nice thing. This would be something that would bring us closer together. So, what the fuck? I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take that leap of faith. I'm in love.
So now, when do you call the jeweler and start the process of figuring out the ring?
I called the jeweler because I wanted to buy her something for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
So when I was talking to this guy, Richie, I said to him, hey, I'm thinking of buying like a... And Howard News Department, please don't try to find out how much the ring is and all that kind of shit. Give me a fucking break, will you? With that fucking bullshit.
Leave that to the page 6.
Yeah, leave that to someone else. I don't need that.
Well, I mean, I'm sure your jeweler is not going to be forthcoming.
Well, he'll never see me again if he is.
That's right.
So anyway, I'm out the fucking door. Let him go get another sucker. So anyway, so around Christmas, I said, there's not enough time. I'm going to get Beth a necklace. I know she always wanted a necklace, so I bought her a necklace, nice piece of jewelry. But I said to him at the time, and boy, was this, I said, what do you got there in the way of rings? You know, he goes, what? I go, well, I said, first of all, keep your mouth shut. So angry, you know, an angry guy. I go, well, let's say he goes, oh, all right. He goes, are you talking rings? He goes, you know, after the holidays, we'll sit down and we'll talk a little bit about this.
Okay.
And I said, I have in mind what I'd like to do.
Ooh.
Because I had actually been looking at some magazines, at some rings. And by the way,
you've shopped with her.
And I've shopped. I know what she kind of likes at this point, you know. And so, look at Artie smiling. Artie likes romance.
Howard, this is Beth.
Oh, no.
I'm knitting some baby booties.
Oh, fuck it. That's it. It's
Make
off.
another day.
Come on.
It's off. It's off. That's it. One more impression and I'm out.
Howard, this is your mother-in-law.
Oh, no. Oh,
This is
fuck.
Mom.
You know what? I don't want to be married.
Come on.
You don't look Polish.
You don't look Polish.
I really don't want to be married.
Beth will be converting.
Call Beth. It's off.
Beth has her Hanukkah classes.
Since you didn't say you were getting married, nothing has to be called off.
Right. Thank you. In fact, that's exactly what it is. Everything in steps. It's just an engagement. It's like a ring. It's a friendship
like
ring.
Jumping off the cliff, but there's no reason to think.
You know
It's
what
a
I
friendship
did?
ring.
It's such
a friendship ring.
It's such
That's
a weird.
right.
It's such a weird dynamic. I had to sneak the megaphone down so he couldn't see me.
Yeah, that was good. Good move.
He caught me with a shit-eating grin because I had the megaphone. He's like, "Look at you smiling."
I didn't see that either.
You could be sure Grandma Caprio will be calling you.
Grandma Capri wants to congratulate you.
Oh, wait, it's Grandma Caprio.
This is Grandma Gabriel. Tell that idiot you work for. What the fuck is the problem in getting married?
Grandma Caprio sounds like you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what she really does. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a mature.
Is she a smoker? Is that what it is?
No, but
No.
she does. She's, you know.
Deep voice.
Got it. That's the Lang voice.
Oh, yeah,
She's not Audrey Hepburn. Put it that way. So go ahead. Let's.
Nah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
all right.
So now, what kind
No,
of
do
ring?
more impressions. I like that.
What kind of
Don't be
ring
coming.
did you decide on?
Well, anyway, so, all right, well, here, I'll tell you all the details. Broads like this stuff.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
So, I just want to. Anybody else want to come in and laugh at me?
Do you need some oxygen?
I didn't speak to Fred, but I spoke to Fred's wife about it.
Yeah.
I was in when my daughter left.
He was busy.
She told me
Mr.
that.
Busy.
Well, yeah, he was doing what you'll be doing.
No, he won't. I promise you.
All right,
I'll
dear.
bet you on that.
Wait.
All right.
This is the same guy that said he would never get married.
Look,
again,
That's
too.
true.
again,
That's true.
Let's never
And I
say
know-
never.
You wanna bet
Never
me,
dig yourself a hole
Howard?
you can't get out of.
No,
You wanna bet
betting
me?
you isn't a good idea. It's unlucky. Anyway, so
You should have bet me.
yeah, you never win. You think I'm nuts?
You know what, man? I got a million different things rolling around in my head about this. First of all, I do think. Do you think you could have gotten to a place to get married again without therapy? Do you think it's like
Absolutely not.
Right. So I think in a way you have made strides there, and you're healthier in a way.
Yeah.
But
But that doesn't sound like a good result to you.
let me put it to you this way. I've been around some people with a little fame who are in awful relationships. You know what I
Right.
mean? And they meet these awful people, and it's a reflection of them. And you know, look, man, you really did get lucky, and with who you found. And
That's how I feel.
I think I'm kind of, in a way, as much as I'd like to bust your balls, and we will. I really think I think you're setting up a very happy
Future.
rest of your life.
I do too.
I'm not busting his balls because I think
No,
this
I
is a
don't.
mistake.
I'm just being serious for 2 seconds.
Does anybody think this is a mistake?
No,
Honestly, I want to know.
Absolutely
as long
not.
as there's
Benji?
as long as there's a prenup.
Right. Well, of course, I got to do that. I mean, I don't feel comfortable.
No,
with the
as
marriage
far as
laws the
who
way
you're
they are.
marrying, no,
Yeah,
not
and
even
Beth is
close.
Absolutely
Right,
not.
Beth said to me she understands if there was a prenup. That's something that she's
So,
not afraid
in other
of.
words, you're getting married.
Well, we haven't discussed any of that. We're engaged, and it means
Well, you're
that
discussing
when you
everything
give
you do
someone
before.
when you give someone an engagement ring, yes, it means you're getting married. That's right.
I think people,
At some point.
people ask me all the time, do you think Howard after the 5 years is going to renew? And I go, I don't know. I don't think Howard knows that, but I think you are doing some things to set yourself up mentally for retirement, like fishing, chess, like
Right.
enjoying a beach house in a way where you can get away and relax. And this is part of that.
Yes.
And, I think it'll be a very happy time for you.
Look, I'm realistic. I know that marriage is the dumbest thing on the planet when you look at it on paper. Oh, we're going to be together the rest of our lives. I have no guarantee. I have no crystal ball on that.
But society has forced this on people. Like, it's just something it seems like you have to do.
It's
Especially
something I want to do.
Women's head. Yeah.
It's something I want to do. When I gave her the ring.
He wants to. Look at the way he lives. He doesn't live like a single guy.
I don't.
Absolutely
You're
not.
right.
No
You're
way.
right. I
This
don't.
is what I tried to explain to you before.
I know. I didn't know.
You don't have that capacity.
I hear you. I see. I see you're right. Well, fuck you, Sal.
Oh, fuck me. You're the one who's fucked.
Asshole.
My question is, I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, right. My question is, I'm very happy.
Mr. Stockbroker.
Now you can take the stress off of me for once and put it on somebody else. But my question is, what happened where Beth said, I don't want to get married?
She never asked me. She never said to me, "I want to get married."
that was her
said
fault.
to me, "This is,
No, I'm not.
this is all my doing." I'm telling you, she
But
never
she
once said to
didn't
me.
want to get married. Why are you forcing her into something
No,
that she
it
didn't
wasn't
want?
that she didn't want to get married.
Okay.
She didn't need to be married. In other words, like her mother always said to her, "When are you two going to get married?" And she said, "I don't care if we ever get married.
That's
as
what
far as I'm
mothers
concerned,
do."
we have a great relationship." And she was always good about saying that to me. She goes, "It's really," and she even said when this all went down, we were talking about it last night. She goes, this is you. You want to do it. And like Robin said, this is who I am. And so it is my decision.
So she's doing it for you. She still doesn't want to
she
get
wants to be
She
married.
said years ago that if he asked, she'd say yes.
Yeah. But she said if I never asked, she'd still be with me.
Oh, God.
Fucking asshole.
What
You
is
know what?
wrong?
You're a
I'm
fucking
happy
dude.
for you.
Like
What?
him.
I just
You know
thought.
what?
You see,
That's
Sal
it.
Now,
does
there's a-
represent the SFN clan.
Yeah.
Nah, never mind that.
Four.
I don't like him laughing at you.
Yeah,
it's
you
all
wanna-
right when I...
That's a whole nother disaster, Artie. Now, the next thing is obviously is the baby. You don't want a baby. She does
not.
Right. Like she doesn't want to get
And
married.
she might also want one in the future. She told me that.
Right.
And I
So-
said to her, we're going to have a real problem if you want a baby because, I don't want it. She goes, well, then we might
She
have to
doesn't
get a
want-
divorce.
Really?
That's right. And I'm fine with that.
All right.
Well, it was
yeah.
very, very nice of Beth to get married, considering she didn't want to do it. I thought that was nice of her.
You're
You think
twisting my
she's-
words.
she-
She never asked
I'm
me.
just breaking your balls.
She's
Howard.
making a great sacrifice.
Jesus.
Howard. Wow.
All right, get the fuck out,
look at
Sal,
you.
asswipe. I was telling Robin the romantic side of the
That's
story.
Call me all
right.
you want, man. You're the one who's gonna be in misery 10 years from now, man. I'm telling you, dude.
Jesus.
You see,
That's not fair.
it's fucking Jekyll and Hyde, man. Jekyll and Hyde.
Not to change this up. Is he coloring
what a
his beard?
nightmare.
No, it's not
Bullshit.
I thought
You
he
put
was
something in
coloring
there,
his
dude.
hair the other
Something's
day.
going on
Some of the
there. What do
rules
I
might have got in the
darker?
beard.
Dude, I'm a disaster top to bottom. I don't need to change anything. It's not going to make any difference.
He's coloring his beard.
No, it's not. What are you kidding me?
Swear on the life of your children you're not coloring beard.
Swear on the life of my children, not coloring my beard. What
Crossing
do I
his
care
toes.
about my beard? Maybe it's my makeup just blending in with it. But Howard, I'm happy with you, and it's all
Yeah,
good.
he's happy with you.
You're happy with me? Good. Thank you. I'm glad you're happy with
Congratulations.
me. Thank you. Now go back and make a phony phone call.
Good lucks. You're going to need it.
Hey, Howard.
What a dick.
What do you know? What time you did the engagement?
I'm going to say, I know I didn't miss Entertainment Tonight. So I would
There
say.
are priorities.
Well, let me tell you this story. I would think around 6:30. Why?
Okay, no, just because it's so great, just shows how much you're into work. At 7 o'clock, you were writing about Scott the Pace on our internet thing.
Then it was earlier. You know what? It might have been around 5. Okay.
But that's like evening to him.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened.
That's like midnight.
Yeah.
Really?
I know. When I sent that memo, we
It had already, you'd done the deed.
Yeah, it was already. We were back to normal. You know what I mean?
This reminds me of that classic Honeymooners episode where Ralph throws a bachelor party for the guy marrying Alice's sister. Like, the whole bachelor party just telling him how much marriage sucks. He's like, "You will take my advice and get out of town tonight."
So anyway, you want the story or not?
Yes.
So I was deciding to buy this, ring and everything, and then the way it worked with the jeweler was, I designed it with it, he helped me with it and all that, but I had an idea what I wanted, and he shows you diamonds. It's a whole fucking process.
Yeah, you took the whole loose diamond route.
Yeah, so I said to him, gee, I'd like it ready for Valentine's Day. So he was able to get it together for Valentine's Day, and so I got the ring yesterday at around 4 o'clock.
That is so funny. I'm reading a thing yesterday about, like if you go up to the Empire State Building today, apparently all day there are guys dropping to their knees.
They should be jumping over the side of the building.
I was like, oh my God. So you were in the
And they
group.
compete to get married up there.
Right.
One couple's getting married up there, yeah.
So, here's a guy who's happy for me. Double A. Double A, hey.
Hey, Howard, how's it going? What's going on, bro? As a fan for over 20 years, and you becoming like my bro, and like Beth is such a sweet person, man. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. Couldn't happen
Thank
to
you.
two nicer people.
Thank you,
You're
Double
his
A.
bro?
Yes, I am.
Not really. And you know what? Don't let everybody make a mock out of it, because Beth is really special.
Don't make a mock out of this.
Seriously, bro. Don't listen. This is special, man.
I agree with you, Double
Are
A.
you going to now go down the same path, Double A?
No. I'm enjoying life still, but listen, if I had Beth, I wouldn't hesitate either, bro. She's a sweet girl.
Double A is my best man.
Don't
You can stand on the cake.
Thank you, Double A.
Hey, now have a great day, bro. Enjoy.
What do you want, Dominic? You already had your say.
No, I got part of this like 9/11.
What?
It's unbelievable. Leslie wants to congratulate.
He said it's like 9/11.
No, I was on the air for 2 hours that day. Here, Leslie wants to congratulate you, please.
All right.
Howard?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, Leslie.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And I really thought it would happen. I did.
Yep, I believe you. Robin said all along it would.
Well, Dominic,
Before I met Beth, I said
Yeah, she knew even before Beth.
Robin definitely knew. I mean,
It actually was irrelevant who the person was.
oh God, how awful would it be if it was someone like we all knew was
oh
such
my
an
God,
asshole?
if
and we
it
had
was
to...
like that,
Wouldn't it be
this
weird?
we would be crying on this
Would it be
day.
weird if Leslie all of a sudden started tapping on her phone, like tapping out SOS, like Dominic really
Yeah,
holds her
help me,
prisoner?
help me.
Help me, get me out. That would be good.
Yeah, Leslie. Dominic said that last night you were. He whined something out. Like last night she was smiling like just.
No, nothing. We had fun.
Yeah.
But, no, I had spoken to Beth yesterday, but not about that issue. So
I see.
yeah.
All
Anyway,
right.
congratulations.
All right, Leslie, thanks.
All righty.
All
Bye.
right, bye-bye.
The prenup will be a 3-camera shoot.
Oh, that's right. You videotape them, right, Dominic?
Yeah, Dominic videotapes.
Yeah, you got a video. It's a
Are you
terrible
doing
thing.
HD? You want to make
high
sure
def.
everybody.
Are you going to go to Dominic for the prenup? You should. He sounds like
I'm not up to. All we did was, Dominic's my friend. I'm not.
I
Gonna,
wouldn't want to be in the middle of it. I feel very uncomfortable. Can I just say, I'd love to be part of it, but if you want to hang up, I understand. But can I say one thing?
Yes.
Daddy, wipe me.
Well, how come you're not having more
Dominic,
kids?
you haven't had any more kids.
Well, I'm old. I'm much older than Howard.
No, you're not. How old are you?
62 this year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
Howard, it's Beth. Little League practice starts in an hour.
Oh, fuck off.
Howard needs a coach. For
All right, you
want to
know something, man? I'm so not getting married. It's over.
Howie wants you
I'm
to
not
hit
kidding.
him.
That's
Howie
it.
wants you to hit him grounders.
I can't take the abuse.
Could you pick him up?
Howie wants you to hit him fungos in Central Park.
It's an engagement.
Could you pick him up because I have a tennis lesson?
At 75, how's it going to pick him up?
Thank you, Dominic.
That's not nice, Dominic.
No.
Thank you for the phone call. Bye-bye.
Oh, I see that.
You got to teach Howie how to run a button hook in football.
No, that'll happen. Call Uncle Artie.
So you get the ring at 4:00 yesterday. So,
No, shut up.
Just on the
asshole. Oh, yeah. Now you're ready to bring the conversation down.
You know.
Maybe I'll give you some more fuel.
Let's get back on track.
Yeah, I need replenishing.
You need some more details to riff on. Asswipe.
Come on, come on.
He finished with the megaphone. But okay, so tell me.
Yeah. He's tired of goofing right now. You can talk.
Yeah, all right. Why don't you catch your breath so you can goof some more, and I'll give you more straight details.
That's a classic Stern fan move. They come up to you on the street and they go, "Dude, you're a fat loser. Your liver's gonna fucking go. You're gonna die. You're bloated. You're ugly." Can you get a picture with my daughter?
Yeah, they're done. All right, Dominic. Thank you.
Now, there's a lady in Minnesota who's saying right now, could you imagine this guy's wife dies, he gets engaged the next day?
What's he talking
He's
about?
talking about Howard K. Stern.
Oh, that's good.
And the confusion.
Yeah. All right, that was funny. Goodbye. I'm done with your funniness.
So now you got where did you pick up the ring, or the guy brought it to you here?
I'm just looking over to see who's a guest today. If anyone's going to bust my balls.
Who's guesting us today?
No. Just some phone calls and shit.
No ball busters.
No ball busters. Thank God. What do you want to know?
I said, so the guy brought the ring here?
He sucked all the energy out of me. I tell you, I'm woozy as it
I
is,
know,
and you guys are making me
You're
woozy.
having a little bit of a problem.
I am. You're making me woozy.
Come on.
I'm sure people will
You
call
thought
in
this
thinking
through.
No, I didn't.
It was a good move.
I know it is.
So what are you worried about?
I'm not worried. It's just I can't take the abuse. I'm good at dishing it out. I'm not good at taking it. We all know that. There isn't a person on the planet that doesn't know that who listens to this show.
So go ahead. The guy brought the ring here, and you observed.
No.
What was he doing here?
No. So he brought like a loose diamond, then he brings a setting, and then you put it together. The whole thing. Very very romantic. So I got the ring yesterday. It was all done.
Right.
All polished. Beautiful ring. Beautiful fucking ring.
So you looked at it and you go, "Woo, okay."
This is good. This is good. So, and I really hadn't discussed it with anyone. I think the only person who knew was my shrink. Maybe I'd mentioned something to Don in my account.
You didn't say anything. You'd mentioned it to your accountant.
Well, yeah, because I had to pay for the ring.
That'd be the first call.
How you writing a check?
That'd be the first call I'd make at the account.
Yeah, right.
How much is this
You
going to
didn't
cost
talk
me?
to your parents?
No. No, I didn't. I don't. Why would I do that?
I don't know. I mean, they've
I'm-
been waiting for this day, too.
I'm 53.
Yeah, but I thought, hey, Dad, guess what I'm going to do?
No, in fact, my father didn't even get on the phone when we called my mom to tell her.
You're kidding.
No.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. He doesn't give a shit.
What the hell?
That is weird, right?
It is.
Maybe that's the weirdest part of the whole story.
He didn't get on the phone.
I said, well, tell Dad. And she goes, okay.
He didn't want to.
No.
Oh.
Or she didn't tell him. All right.
I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't you think, what was he, in the bathroom? What was going on?
I maybe had a TV show he was watching.
He's taking it.
I understand it.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, it's a miracle I walked the planet. I don't even know where I come
What's
from.
to be excited about?
I'm a creature. I'm not even a human. All right? I probably called during Jeopardy.
That's crazy. All right. So now you...
I'm convinced my father's from another planet.
He doesn't know our customs.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, it sounds like he's from the 1930s.
He
That's what it
didn't
sounds
call
like.
you back.
No. No.
Wow. All right, let's move on.
That
nothing to
shut
say.
you all up.
There's nothing to say to that. We were having a good time.
It's very typical. My dad and I know each other about as well as I know, a stranger on the street.
So you could have called anybody, actually.
Yeah, I called some other random guy and said, Dad, guess what? And the guy was very, very, very nice.
He's excited.
Hey, I'm happy for you.
Hey.
That's the greatest news I heard all day.
Like when you describe your dad, Artie, it sounds like your dad would get on the phone and say something to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He was, but again, he was from a different.
I don't know from that.
He was from a different generation. My father. It sounds like. I mean, I think when you went through the Depression, I think that's what you get.
Look, I know other
I guess.
Depression parents.
Really?
They get on the phone.
How do you not get on the phone?
When your son is telling you this, you don't get on the phone?
I don't know. We don't have that kind of relationship.
I don't think it's a lack of love. I think it's an insane, awkward feeling he must have for some reason.
I
He
know.
can't deal with that.
And what is that?
But you
What
can't
relationship
say
did he have with his dad, though?
congratulations.
No, I know.
I don't know.
It's very weird.
He treat a stranger better.
Not really.
Hello, Mr. Telemarketer.
Well, at least you have
Congratulations.
that. He wouldn't treat a stranger better.
I called the people at CBS to tell them that their audio chain wasn't good.
What is wrong? I think your limiter is out of whack.
I'm a sound man.
Yeah, he's
I know
calling
this.
to make sure that the commercials don't blast him.
That's hilarious.
Turn the compression down.
Well, anyway.
Well, okay. All right. Let's go on.
Wow, my dad didn't get on the phone. Why?
Was your mother excited at least?
Yeah, very.
Yes.
She loves Beth,
Yeah.
and very happy that I have someone in my life that actually seems to like me.
Oh, stop it.
So anyway, shut up. You can see I have problems.
So then, well, you're jumping all around.
You got me thinking about that. My dad didn't even call
God,
me last
I
night.
didn't want to go there.
Yeah. Well, it don't matter. I mean, it does matter.
I mean, it's a
obviously, but-
beautiful thing. You had a wonderful evening.
Yeah. Nobody bummed us out. Love is in the air. Yeah, here's my mother. Hi, Mom. Mom?
This is Mom.
Yes.
This is dreadful.
What's dreadful?
Are you crazy?
All right, so I'm engaged. Why? Yeah, last night you seemed happy.
I'm very upset about it.
Is that why his father didn't get on the phone?
It's just too dreadful for words.
Oh
my!
Too dreadful for words.
Oh my! I didn't know you'd have such a reaction. You know, I never would have asked her if I knew you felt this way.
Are you crazy?
Maybe I'm nuts. Okay, I'll take it all back.
This is when you know Sal is working mom today.
Sal's having pleasure.
He can't afford a therapist, so
Sal's
he's working
beating
it out.
off.
I'm very upset about it.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you, Mom. I'm not going to let you spoil the moment. Okay, laugh at me all you want.
What's this?
Thank you. What is this?
News.
Is that the AP?
Oh, no.
What does it say?
Oh, boy, that was quick.
Shock jock Howard Stern says he's engaged. Well, this was all a lie. I just wanted to see if they'd put it in the paper. Howard Stern is engaged to Beth Ostrowski. The veteran shock jock announced on his radio program this morning. Stern, who divorced his first wife in 1999 after some 20 years of marriage, has repeatedly said he would never get married again. He denied rumors of marriage as recently as last week. Stern left commercial radio in 2005, joined Sirius Satellite Radio, where his morning radio show was aired uncensored. He starred in the 1997 motion picture Private Parts, based on his career, which launched in Hartford. Much of the film focused on his relationship with his first wife.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
In typical Stern fashion, he joked today that he removed Ostrowski's uterus to guarantee the couple will not have children. I see my married friends with children. It seems like absolute torture to me, Stern said this morning. Callers to the Stern Show are ridiculing the shock jock because of the announcement. Nice announcement.
Right, your fans are really behind you.
How romantic. People are ridiculing me. You know, that isn't nice.
I tell you, we're not even halfway through year 2 here, and this announcement, this took balls, man. It's constant ammunition.
He could have waited until he was almost done.
Yeah, I should have waited. What the fuck is wrong with me? I should have waited till we were almost done here.
Stop it.
Robin's right.
Stop.
I should have called you before all this.
For guidance.
Oh, good. Here's a woman who will blow me before I get married.
Then book her for the bachelor party.
Hi, honey.
Hello?
Yeah, you say you want to blow me before I get married?
Yes, I want to give you a blowjob before you get married.
That's right, and he's off the market.
Isn't that nice blue iris?
Fair.
Aren't you, sweetheart?
It's only fair.
You are so nice.
You're so good to me. And when I hear your voice, I know I'm safe.
Are you any good at blowjobs?
I'm the best blow. I take the cake.
I bet she is.
She
great.
probably is good.
She's got no teeth.
I made out with her, and those are some nice lips.
Yeah, you know what? Ridicule me all you want.
Holy crap!
Artie, that's a man.
Look at that. That looks like Artie.
Wait, what is that? Is that really her arms?
Artie, I haven't washed my lips since you kissed me. I put bandages on them.
Tell me Blue Iris in that picture, Artie, that we're flashing up right now, doesn't look like Anthony Quinn with a blue wig on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like with her arms up like that, she's got like a wrestler's. She looks like Bruno Sammartino. Or something.
I was thinking Ned Beatty.
Ned Beatty with a wig on.
You guys are too kind.
Well, Blue, you feeling all right?
I'm feeling great. I have to lose 30 pounds. And
You're
I
not
have
kidding.
To walk. No.
You have to what?
I have to lose 30 pounds. He wants me super skinny. So
You're asking a girl named Blue if she's good at blowing?
Yeah. It's BLEW. She's spelled.
All right, hey, thanks, Blue Iris.
Okay. Talk to you later and best wishes.
Thank you, Blue.
See, there's somebody who's on your side.
I think she's a doll, Blue Iris. Thank you, baby.
So far, it's her and Double A.
Her and Double A are at the... that's my man, Double A and Blue Iris.
He was very happy for you.
Yep.
So there's 2 people you can have to the wedding.
I'm exhausted.
Hey, you haven't even told us how you asked.
I don't even want to.
Come on.
Because it was real weird. Like, I didn't even know how to do it.
You're in the apartment.
You know how guys always do stuff like you say at the Empire State Building or a restaurant and stuff. And I was like, maybe we should have a special dinner or something. I wanted to do it on Valentine's Day. And then I realized, like, today I'm busy all day. I'm out with my kids.
Right.
So it's like... I'm like Beth was going to cook dinner tonight and have a romantic Valentine's Day, and I said, well, we're not doing that. So I had the ring, and you know me,
it's burning a hole in your pocket.
Burning a hole in my pocket. I go, do you want your Valentine's Day gift now? And she says, yeah, you got me a gift? I go, yes, I have a gift for you. She goes, okay, I would like it. I go, well, then you get naked for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's sick.
So she goes, well,
So this
she
is
goes,
in your-
I haven't showered. I go, you smell great. I go, no, she goes, and you know what? I just ate. I'm fat. I don't want to be naked in front. I go, you don't want to be naked? I've seen you naked a million times. What are you talking about?
She's
She goes,
fat.
Yeah, fat. So that's why I got engaged. Any girl thinks who looks like that, at least she's fat. I think I guess stand a chance.
That's perfect.
So anyway, I'm like, no. I said, here's your choice. You can have your Valentine's Day gift now if you get naked in front of me, or you can just wait till tomorrow. She goes, all right, I'll wait till tomorrow. But then she's walking around. I go, I know you want that Valentine's gift. She goes, I haven't even thought about it. I go, you'd want this because she's having lunch with some people today and everything. I go, they'd want to see this. She goes, what'd you get me? Would you get jewelry? I go, no. What'd you get? I go, it's something we really want. She goes, oh, it's a bag.
A purse.
Well, she's slowly getting the leverage. By the end, you're going to be naked giving it to her.
I know. I'm such an ass. So
that's how broads are. They know what they're doing.
So I said, you want the? Come on, just take off your clothes. Go in the bedroom. We'll take our clothes off. So she goes, okay.
Nice.
So then we go in the bedroom. She goes, well, where's the gift? I go, I'm going to go get it, but first I need to see you. I need to see you get naked because I figured, let me just make sure I know what I'm doing here.
Maybe you have a bowl in your penis.
Well, maybe I'm not even attracted. Let's see. Like, let me take one last look.
You're going to make one final sweep.
I'm giving you the gift of penis.
She removes her clothing, and I'm like, wow.
This is the right move.
This holds up.
Yes.
It really does.
No prenup.
What?
At that point, you would have yelled out, no prenup.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, tell her to wear a turtleneck to the prenup.
Right. So I was like, wow.
That's right.
I go, you look really good. I said, wait right here. Now, I'm nude as well.
Oh, you took off your clothes, too.
And I had a boner.
Right.
Beautiful.
Which is like,
Another good sign.
Right. So I go in the other room where I have it all locked up and hidden. It's like a little ring box, So
You're both naked.
He's walking around naked, going to retrieve the ring.
And of course, the dog is smelling my balls and ass. As soon as I get naked, I must give off an odor like an animal.
The dog loves your smell.
Oh my God! Never follows me around until I'm nude. And just wants to get near my penis.
Forget it. I told you. I guarantee. I technically had a three-way with Dana and her dog.
I believe it. I'm telling you, these dogs are annoying. So anyway, they are
awful.
So everything, and I'm like just a nervous wreck because.
Well, thank God you stayed home because that wouldn't have flown at the Empire State Building.
No,
the naked part.
No, and even Beth agreed this was a much better way of doing it because if I do it in a restaurant, it becomes a whole fucking deal. You know what I mean? And like, it's
right. The
not
next thing you know,
romantic.
the paparazzi are there,
or not there, and then I'm like, where the fuck are the paparazzi? So anyway, I'm like,
what a mess.
Somebody's bringing it. It's all a mess. What a mess.
Paparazzi. Where are the paparazzi?
I was nervous about it because I was like, why can't it just be like a piece of jewelry and we go like, hey, we're.
What?
I didn't realize like you're really saying to someone, will you marry me? You got to make a speech, right?
What's wrong with you?
So I didn't make a speech prepared.
This ring means we're really, really dating.
Yeah.
I think we're going steady.
I hadn't prepared a speech. So
you didn't even think about it?
And then, I'm thinking like, if I put this ring box up my ass and make her dig for it.
You're already thinking of jokes.
Because you know how people have a whole story,
Right.
But anyway, so I'm nude, and she's nude, and she's sitting there on the bed waiting, and I palm the thing so she can't see it, and I put it behind my back. And we get on the bed, and we're naked. I'm looking into her eyes. She's looking into mine. She didn't throw up. That was another good sign. And then I just said to her, I said, I love you. And you are everything to me. And, it's okay. I go, what the fuck did I say? I don't even remember. I said, it's just spontaneous. I didn't rehearse it. And I just said, we'll, what did I say?
Go on. We're waiting.
And then I said,
this is the money.
I don't even know what I said. I said something like, oh, you motherfucker. I said,
the Gilbert laugh is perfect.
I'm asking you to spend the rest of your life with me.
Whoa.
What are you, a homo?
So
That's what's here in your head.
Believe me, I heard all this. I hear the show being fed back.
Yeah.
I said
What
it once.
is
I don't
that?
want to hear it again.
So now, do you show her the ring?
So then I took out the box and I opened it, and there was the ring.
Wow.
And she was like, are you for real? What? She goes, is this for real? Like she thought she was being goofed on, like it was a fake ring. Like
Sal and Richard pop. Sal and Richard pop out with two monkey masks naked.
I go, well, I wanted to do it on Valentine's Day. I said, but, you know, it's like Valentine's Day's working out to be weird. Like, we're not going to be together all day. So, and I knew she was going to be around some friends today. So I knew she'd want to be walking around with her little thing there.
Right.
And she was like, oh, my God, I love, she goes, and one of the things we do is if she didn't like this ring, I would change it around.
Right.
You know, I would use the same diamond and, oh, my God, this is perfect. I love it. And then I was nervous because I didn't really know her ring finger size.
Really?
So I was just like, well, the guy kind of approximated. We were hoping for the best, and it fit perfectly.
Oh.
Another very big sign if you believe in signs.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. Now he's getting into that.
No, I'm
you
not
might as
into
well
that.
go to a soothsayer.
I'm on my way to a psychic.
No, because the other clue to me when they were at Bubba's wedding, when she looked at Bubba's wife's ring.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we always looked at engagement
She
rings.
looked at it and she said, what cut is that diamond? She didn't just admire the ring.
See, women
She
are
said,
so observant.
What cut is that
Well,
diamond?
All I noticed was the waiter didn't bring me my food.
More point blank.
I knew Beth liked an emerald cut, so this is an emerald cut.
I see.
And I learned a lot about diamonds. That's a whole nother fucking thing, you know?
Right.
I mean, something I shouldn't even know about.
I
but-
could have taken you to my guy in Newark there.
well, this
He'd
guy
get
Richie
you a
hooked me
loose
up.
diamond, all right.
In fact, why didn't you give me the one you had for Dana?
Could have got it for you. Good price.
That was a nice diamond. How many carats was that fucker?
It was like it's 4 carats. Or
Wow.
something. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it was a 4
But this
carat.
one is...
Dana, turn that down. Oh, Dana didn't get to see
She
it.
never
This is
saw it.
5.2 carats.
Nice.
Very nice.
Wow. Gee, no, that's
Nice
beautiful.
little
Nice-
rock there.
Nice rock, and it's got the side setting.
Of
and
course. You can't
all
just
the-
have that hanging out by itself.
Without okay, based on our conversation about ring prices, we're not going to get too specific.
I don't want to talk about
No, but
that.
based on our conversation about it, if you told us the price, would we be laughing at you as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. Please.
All right.
He's not going to get a little cheap thing.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that's what why didn't you bring her in? I want to see the
Artie's no
diamond.
homo, and he can't wait to see it.
Hey, it's very manly, the price of that ring.
Yeah, so, you know. We
Well,
told.
congratulations.
So there was no, she wasn't really.
She didn't jump on
cry
you?
or
No, it was like she was more in shock, and then we started fucking immediately, and then
Nice.
we were talking all through the fucking because we couldn't. Like she was like, "I'm looking at my ring." And she goes, "Should I wear my ring while I'm fucking?" And like it was a whole thing, and we were fucking, and like it was great sex, but it was like we were like talking about the engagement. But she had a very powerful orgasm.
Of course.
I think. She claims she did, anyway.
A 5.2 on the Richter scale.
That's right. It was
Right,
5.2.
5.2.
So then what happened? So now
Well, then it
you're
like hit me.
completely spent.
Well, then she was like, "Well, that means like I'm engaged," and I go, "Yeah, we're engaged, I guess." And then
I
she,
guess.
yeah, I mean, I was like a little freaked
You're
out.
wacky.
I am.
Well, now
And then-
that's where the romantic comedy in the movies would end, and they live happily ever after. But in real
No.
life, you got to actually live.
What happened was next a series of phone calls were to be made.
Oh, right.
You know, including like Laura, my assistant, who's with us every day, and then you know the call to her mom,
big one,
and that was like.
How is that?
And then
How
her
is
dad, and I said, "Look, Bob, you know, I know I didn't ask permission ahead of time, so I'm calling you right, you know, somewhat sort of simultaneously here, and I want to know if I have your blood." He goes, "Wow." He goes, "Holy shit." He goes, "Stern." That's what he calls me. He goes,
"He does."
Yeah. He goes, "Stern." I don't know. He goes, "I got to let this sink in." Holy shit! No,
you should have given him a couple of days.
Then I go. Listen, I know I got a nutty reputation. If you want to call this thing off, I'm okay with it. You know, I'll do whatever you say.
What a great move that would be.
Yeah. So she goes, "No," he goes, "Man, you know, I really think the world of you, Stern, and you're a good dude." And
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, so he says, "I'm really happy for you guys. You're a great couple." And he was like, you know, I gave the blessing. The mom gave the blessing because I hate when
Did
guys.
the mom cry?
she was pretty, she was like, woo! She was pretty excited.
She was excited.
And it was like it was incredibly weird, like calling people and saying it. Like it was like a reality.
Right, this is like, an unveiling. Because now you're different. You're engaged.
It's like weird. It's like I don't want any I don't want any carrying on about this.
You're engaged. You're no longer a single guy.
I thought it was weird when I saw a price.
That's right.
I saw a price tag on the Sybian coming in there.
Yeah, we're selling the Sybian.
We're selling the Sybian.
All right, we got to clean up the studio.
That's funny though that you didn't think. Oh, you thought of not squeezing the girl's breasts yesterday.
Yeah, well. Come on, I was popping the question.
I didn't know. So, like later in the day when they were talking about it, I was like, yeah, Howard said he was going to, and then he didn't.
Yeah.
Must have pulled yourself back.
Kind of ruins the romance when you're fighting about that.
Yeah. I can attest to that.
All right. Yeah, that might not be good. I even said to Beth, yeah, there was this girl in today. I didn't squeeze her tits or anything. She goes, well, if you want to squeeze her tits, go ahead.
Oh.
So
that's fun when a girl says that.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
If it sounds like fun.
Yeah, laced with venom. Go ahead. But anyway, so now you make all the phone calls. Are you clothed or unclothed when you're talking?
No, we put some clothes back on. And meanwhile, I'm staring at Beth's body going, let me make sure of what I'm buying into here. Yeah, everything looks good.
Right.
I'm doing a body check.
A final inspection.
You're kicking the tires?
Checking the tires, making sure I bought good.
I think I'll take it off the lot.
A final walkthrough.
But look, how about this beautiful woman wanting to be with me? I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's, forget about my end of it. We should call Beth, I guess.
Yes.
I mean, she's a bona fide model, brother.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I snagged a model.
You did?
I said to myself the other day, somebody's got to sleep with the models.
Yeah, might as well be me.
You?
Yeah. Why does every other asshole get a model?
It's Billy Joel, Howard Stern, and Marcus Schenkenberg.
Right.
Or Leo DiCaprio. He always has a model.
Yeah, that jerk off.
Do you want to hear what Beth sounds like as an engaged woman?
Yes, I want to hear the new Beth.
You want to hear the new Beth?
You are reborn as an engaged
asshole.
Man.
I'm an engaged
asshole. I want to hear the reborn Beth Ostrowski.
Boy, I'd love to hear what everyone's saying right now.
Oh, my God, at this lunch today.
Oh.
That's going to be wild when
I got to admit,
breaks it out.
I did really good on the ring. And I get a real boner when I give a chick a piece of jewelry.
Yeah, no, I love that, too. I'm the same exact way. It burns a hole in my pocket, too, because I want to see...
You want to see that reaction. You know it's going to...
I mean, what the hell? I mean, look how good I was. Look at what I did.
If anybody wants to tell me I don't have permission to do this, it's okay. I'll back out.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, we're all for it.
Oh.
Can I call Beth and put her up?
Yeah, put her up.
We are all for it.
It'd be nice to have Beth on the phone since I'm taking such a beating.
Oh, well, we're not going to beat her up.
Yeah, I'm taking a beating. Fucking Artie pulled out the megaphone. That was as low as it gets. That's as low as it gets. Take that megaphone away from him.
It. Low as it gets. Not half of the shit I caught for breaking up a tragic thing. Jesus Christ. I said I was on a heroin addict and I got more abuse for something joyous.
I know. Mark, you're on the air. Oh, Mark, you there? Oh, phone's not working? Oh, this is a bad time for the phones. Oh, Mark, you're on the air.
People are probably jamming the phone.
Mark? Yeah, I got a lot of calls up, but let's go to Marlene. I'd rather hear from women this morning.
You think they'll be easier on you?
Marlene, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Marlene. Aren't you nice?
I've been listening to you for, 10 years now, and after your divorce with Allison, and I never thought I was going to hear this again.
Well, neither did I.
Is Beth going to be on the phone? I want to congratulate her as well.
Yeah, where is she, Gare?
Hi, Artie.
Hello.
I just saw a sign that she was up, and then...
No, there's something going on with the phones. I talked to her, so hold on.
All right, yeah, no, she's on now. Hold on, let me see if I can hook you both up. Let's see, Marlene. All right, let Marlene talk to Beth. Hon?
Hi. Hi, Beth.
Does she sound different to you?
Yes, she does.
She sounds more confident, more relaxed.
Absolutely.
Honey, I like how you weren't sure you were going to talk about it. And the first thing out of your mouth.
Well, how could I not? How do you like Robin? Didn't even check her messages.
I am really sorry I missed the call, but I was...
You were one of the first people we called.
I was really sick last night.
You feeling better?
Not really.
Now she is.
She had a recovery.
I did get excited when I heard the news.
Well, this is hard for Robin. She's in love with me secretly.
Oh, here we
so
go.
This is a tough day for her.
But if I have to lose him to someone.
Yeah. Marlene, go ahead. Say what you want to say so I can talk to Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Hi.
I'm calling from California. I've been awake this whole time just waiting to talk to you guys. It's so exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you guys. I wish you the best.
That's a nice call. Thank you, Marlene.
How could you not have talked about it, Howard?
Oh, I was going to like Beth walked around. If someone noticed the ring, they notice it.
Oh,
that kind of thing. You know what? How the hell am I not
He's so excited.
Howard.
Yes.
I got so excited I had to get up and wake up my kids and tell them.
Well, thank all of America.
Are the kids laughing too?
All of America is celebrating this.
Timmy?
They're like, he goes, Mom, you're crazy. And I'm like, I know. I go, I love this. This is like the best Valentine's Day gift we can get.
It is?
Listeners.
Wow.
This is so exciting.
No wonder the 11-year-old thinks you're nuts.
Really?
I am. I listen to the radio all freaking day when I come home because I can't listen to it at work because my boss hates talk radio.
Well, thank you, Marlene. Let me talk to Beth now, all right?
Thank you, Marlene.
All right.
You're welcome.
Hold on.
Bye.
Let me hang up on the... Hold on. You there, Beth?
Yes.
All right.
So were you shocked?
I was. I really was. I mean, I knew it was going to happen eventually, but I didn't know what he was up to these past couple months. I mean, the ring is so beautiful.
I can't wait to see it.
It's just beautiful.
Now, what did you think about my words, my spontaneous words? What did you think about my nude...
Your nude proposal?
My nude proposal.
I thought that made it very special.
Thank you.
Well, how are you going to tell the kids?
He never
There's
really
no kids.
asked me, though.
Honey, we got to work out the kid thing. And I want to put this, I don't want more children.
I don't want to have children.
And she doesn't either. And even Beth said to me, if she changes her mind, we'll get divorced.
You know what you should do?
Yeah.
Adopt a black child.
She's talked about that.
I would in a second.
She'd adopt a black or a Chinese.
Let's all go to Africa on our next trip.
No. Here's my son. The Lion King. Daddy, me love you. All right, enough of that music. You can't hear this. My son just blowgunned me.
Are people giving you crap?
Oh, but people give me crap. Artie took out the megaphone, is already doing routines.
You know what, Howard? This would be only fair. You should adopt the kid who lost his arms for this diamond.
Oh, did you make sure it wasn't a conflict diamond?
According to this guy, Richie, who sold it to me, says every diamond's a conflict diamond.
Course it is.
Because any guy who's getting married is going to be in conflict the rest of his fucking life.
Oh, after, but not before.
No, he said, no, it is not a conflict diamond.
How can they regulate that?
They can.
At least he told me that. It was nice. What is it, Gary?
Can I tell you a conversation I just overheard in the office?
Oh,
when you guys are talking.
I'm taking a beating on this.
And you go something like, no, Beth, we're not gonna have kids. And Beth goes, I don't want kids. And I heard somebody go, yeah, and you didn't want to get married either.
Oh, that's Sal.
She didn't say she didn't want to get married. She said that it wasn't
that important,
essential to the relationship.
Never brought it up.
Never brought it up. It's something I brought up.
I can already hear Sal's wheels turning right now.
Fuck Sal and that fire Sal. Go
Beth,
out, Gary.
You played it just right. You know, that's Sal's thing.
Oh, my God, the wrap-up show today.
No wrap-up show today.
We wanted to know.
I canceled it. I can do what I want around here.
No superfan roundtable.
No superfan roundtable. No more. If they bring it up, they're all fired.
You better have a blackout. John Hine wants to know, would you be kind enough to drop by the wrap-up show today?
No, I will not drop by the wrap-up show
You
today.
should, because
I don't care.
It's
going to be a whole hour.
I'm going to wrap his head around a chair if he brings this up.
Yeah, we'll do a wrap-up show and not talk about this.
Talk about it all you want now. Do it in front of my face,
Look,
you
I've
pussy.
had the conversation
You're all pussies.
ongoing.
Talk about it.
About whether you're going to do this or not.
Listen,
now they got
I'm a happy man. I love Beth O. She is everything I could want. We have been together 7 years. We've certainly tested the waters in terms of how we live together, and we have a good time together. This is a wonderful day in my life, and I'm not going to let a bunch of...
And you know, who's been telling you, go ahead and do it?
What?
Who's been telling you that?
Well, you have been saying...
You've been saying...
You have been saying, go ahead and do it. You've been saying, you might as well do it, because we all know you're going to do it.
But I knew. I said,
You're not
do
even
it.
asking Beth any questions. Now, when you were nude and the ring came out...
Nice.
You thought it was a joke at first.
Yeah, I couldn't really comprehend. I couldn't wrap my head around what was going on.
There's already a.
You didn't really say anything.
Yeah, did he ask you at all?
No. He goes, here's your ring.
No, I did not. Tell everyone what I said.
He goes, I love you very much.
Right.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yes.
And
I said, no. I said, would you like to spend the rest of your life with me?
you didn't ask a question, though.
I did.
Doesn't it make you crazy?
Wait a minute,
I was
now.
nervous.
She was listening.
She didn't
really
listen.
nervous.
She doesn't listen to me.
Doesn't it make you crazy?
I was naked and nervous, and you know how I look naked. I mean, you've seen me with my shirt off.
You rehearsed it. You
Stern,
rehearsed.
this is Dad. Listen, my grandkid better be a Steelers fan.
Meanwhile, everyone's in shock that my father didn't get on the phone.
Oh, but we were so casual about telling your mom. It
But
wasn't.
do you think my dad would have called me back and said, "Hey, I heard the good news"?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
That's. I mean, I didn't realize it until Robin brought it up.
Well, look, I didn't mean to bum you out.
Did you call him during Jeopardy or something?
But must have. It was around 5:30, right, hon?
Yeah, but Jeopardy ends. Come on.
Honey,
What?
did you tell them what my dad said?
Yeah.
What did he say? You tell the story.
No. How he said just under one. I only have one condition. One.
Yeah, he did make a condition.
what was the condition?
He said, "There's a condition if I allow you to marry my daughter."
What was that?
He says, "Never call me Dad." I go, dude, you just said the perfect words.
Am I allowed to ask the age difference between you and Beth's dad? Like, how old is Beth's dad?
He's 4 years younger than me.
Stop it.
No.
Dad is 66,
Okay, good.
65.
Her dad's 66.
I mean,
That's
it's not
fine.
like you guys are
Well, he
contemporaries.
couldn't be your father, but
I'd hang out with him.
No, it's always weird when you see like a guy who marries a younger woman and then the husband and the dad get together and talk about Sinatra.
Right.
No. First of all, A, we don't get together.
Right.
B, he's old enough.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's 66.
I know he's a dad.
He's like a dad.
Yeah.
But your mother must have been ecstatic.
Yeah.
Oh, she was very, very thrilled. Very excited.
thrilled. Are you wearing
Now,
your
who
ring?
did you? Who else did you're having a lunch today with some friends?
No. I just have some. I just have
I wanted her to wear her rock.
a ladies' lunch with just a couple acquaintances, but they'll be very thrilled.
She
and
needed the
fun
ring.
to flash my diamond ring with them.
There you go.
Don't say where you're going because the picture
Yeah,
of the ring will be in the,
Right,
in
yeah,
the
you
paper
wanna
tomorrow.
have a nice
Steve
lunch.
Langford will be there.
No, we're selling that picture to.
Where did you get the rock?
To the paparazzi for a lot of money.
You should give it to charity. Sell the picture.
Yeah.
So now, Beth, what does this mean to you?
Yeah. What does this mean to you?
This means that I don't know. It hasn't sunk in.
By the way, it hit the wire already.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No. I mean, I don't know what. Well, like the internet.
It's gonna be something twisted with that Anna Nicole Smith. I know it.
All right. Question.
Everybody's
question.
predicting that they'll be saying Howard K. Stern
Artie.
got engaged.
Yes or no? Cover the post tomorrow. Yes or no?
No.
Cover the post?
No.
Only
Not
if
the
they
full
get
cover,
the
but on the
ring.
cover.
Yes,
Only if they
on
get
the cover.
ring.
No.
I bet the New York Post.
No,
I
you're
did-
insane.
absolutely.
No.
It's going to be
It's just a. It's
Because
just a.
it's shocking.
just a what?
It's
the
not
post.
shocking.
The man who said he'd never get married is getting married.
I never said.
Didn't you make
that.
the cover when they thought you had?
Dude,
No.
it's so on the cover tomorrow.
The post
not.
covers you. The post covers you pretty heavy, you know.
I guarantee you it will be a small, maybe a small mention somewhere.
No,
in the
no,
paper.
no,
Guarantee it.
No,
Oh,
you're
please,
wrong.
dear God.
At least
Please,
the
there'll be
top
whole
of page
features
6, like
about
this
the
big
dress
article.
and everything.
No, it'll be in the
Dress. There's no dress.
There isn't a dress, but they'll be proposing dresses.
I'll wear a dress.
Beth, have you ever done any modeling in a wedding dress?
Of course she has.
Tons.
Oh,
And
those
actually-
pictures will be turning up.
No, actually, when Howard and I first started dating, one of those photos turned up in the Globe, I think.
Yeah.
But now they'll turn up a lot.
She did. In fact, some of her biggest clients are wedding gown.
Oh, okay,
Well,
cool.
in the past. So if any surfaced, they'd be from a long, long time ago.
Anyway, first of all, we're very low key couple, and we are not looking for any attention.
I'm laying down the law right now. There will be no
Jokes.
quiet ceremony.
Well, that's a question.
There will be then there'll be no ceremony.
That's a whole other thing.
No.
I don't want people asking when the date is. There's no date. We're
That's
just
not
very
my
happy.
point. If
Well, let her
you
talk.
ever decide, no, because she said this, that you guys are going to sneak off somewhere.
We would never
And
get
you're
married
not
in front of
gonna
anyone.
do that.
We
Here's
would never get married in
here's
front of
something
anyone.
that
It's off, honey. Let's call it
It's
off.
not right for me or your mother.
Howard,
Beth.
here's something that you
personally
broke
fine
everybody.
if you do
Here's
that.
something you broke everybody's balls about, or
Right.
some of your friends.
I don't give a shit.
Will there be a destination wedding?
What's that?
That's where you send everybody
No,
to a
there won't be a
spot.
wedding, right?
There
hon?
won't be a wedding.
Beth doesn't want that.
I don't even want to think about a wedding.
Yeah, we're talking about this is a very long engagement.
I'm just telling you, don't even think about anything small.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not having a wedding.
Yes, you are.
Party.
Yes, you
Everybody
are.
starts out that way. Everybody starts out, you know what? I'm just
No,
going to have a party.
we don't want that.
And then your parents and
Maybe afterwards we have a party.
Look at me.
You can do anything you want.
Look at me. You won't even look at me.
I won't look at you. I don't want to look at you.
Best wedding I ever been to was the Knights of Columbus in Kearney.
You can't force me to look at you.
Look at me.
All right, go ahead. I'm looking at you. Look at she wants me to look at her, and I won't.
Man.
Oh, everyone's having a blast with this. Oh, this is so ridiculous.
You have, because I will cry. I promise you, I'll cry at your wedding.
Oh, I bet you will.
While she's laughing.
Yeah, you'll cry tears of joy.
This is the most beautiful Valentine's Day of my life.
Oh.
Thank you, honey. Me too.
Except for the one where you give birth.
There you go.
That ain't going to happen. No.
That's nice, guys. It's my saddest, but whatever. Let's move on.
It's not what this means.
Honey, are you feeling good about it now?
I feel real good, but, everyone's just being very mean.
He was really funny. He had a little trouble talking this morning.
I did. I mean, it's like I'm really getting my balls busted, and I expected it, but I didn't expect it to be as bad as this.
I said to Howard this morning before the show, I was like, yeah, we're going to make fun of you. You get to spend the rest of your life with Beth. You showed us.
Yeah, what's not to, we have to have some fun.
Exactly.
You're
Tell you
having all
something.
the fun.
If you saw Beth stripping down last night,
Dude, just thinking about it.
For the proposal, you wouldn't have had a second thought.
See, I'm jealous of the fact that you tell her to get naked and she just does it.
She
No
didn't
matter what
just
she
do
looks
it. It took a half hour
Okay,
to convince her.
fine.
Wow.
It took a while.
Yeah, I went to bathe and get all clean, but
Every time I
I
gave,
said, you could be dirty for this.
every time I gave Dana a gift, she made me put more clothes on her.
Oh, stop.
Stop it.
But then we had our sex. We went right into this, like even Beth said,
Now,
we should
was
have
it
sex.
different?
It was great because when he was on top of me, I had my hand sticking up and I was looking at my ring the whole time.
Oh, my God.
And she had a very hard orgasm from
That's
that.
hilarious.
But did you notice a difference?
No, it was nice.
It was intense, right?
We talked through the whole thing. We were like,
it was fun. Howard and I aren't intense, and it was just nice.
we had a fun
It
time.
was married sex.
No, it was
Yeah,
engagement
We've
sex.
got an amazing sex life.
No,
We
nothing
really
will
do.
nothing will change, Beth. You won't tell him
How
to.
would she know if anything's
I mean,
going to
I'm
change?
realistic.
People don't plan it.
No, I mean,
Whoa. What do you mean you're realistic?
No, I'm realistic. Things get comfortable, but
What?
they've only gotten more and more comfortable these past 7 years. But it's only gotten better for us.
How much more comfortable are you?
Yeah, how much?
You're not going to get comfortable
you
like,
didn't want a lot of comfort.
you know
did
what? Maybe I'll eat a lot and let my body go.
No, I
You're not
meant-
gonna get that kind
No.
I meant more like, all right, Howard, that's enough chess for this week. Like that sort of thing.
No.
No, she
I
can't
make fun
do
of
that.
him all the time, but I would never want him to stop.
I'm way into chess.
Oh, he loves it.
I love it.
I love him. I love everything about him.
Thank you. I love you more than you love me. I'm giving her
I don't
another.
think she believes that.
I'm giving her another drawer in the apartment.
Do you love her? Do you love her more?
believes that.
Do you love her more than you love you?
That's right. That's the question.
Want to know something? She better hope I love her more than I love me. Because I don't love myself that
Oh,
much.
stop.
Oh, like my dad's on the phone. He wants to say something.
Wow.
Wow, isn't this something? Let my father say something right now.
That was a commercial break on television.
Howard,
Yes.
you're raining on our parade.
Well, I didn't realize it was your parade.
50% of the population is getting divorced. It's become a way of life.
Oh,
Now,
geez.
wait a
This is
second.
not the way you want to start
Dad,
a
what do you
conversation.
mean? What do you mean 50% of the population is getting divorced?
There's no reason to get excited about it.
Oh, Dad.
Are you sure you want this out on the air?
Who's happy about a divorce? Nobody is.
No, of course not.
You've got to take care of the children if you don't want to be aborted.
Oh, what?
This is a joke.
Wow, he threw that.
Oh, what? Do you think it was for real? No, you did? Oh, Beth was probably like, oh, wow, your father really doesn't like me.
No.
Exactly. You're 100% right.
Oh my God.
It's a nightmare.
You can
That's
calm
my
down.
What is that, Dad?
That's my position.
All right. Well, then you got to
Hey, that's the way you feel.
Do you want me
That's
to?
very makes me very unhappy, but this is the way the society is functioning now.
All right. Well, listen. What can I do about it?
How do they find these
on our
things?
parade.
Do you want me to not go through with this?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Oh.
All right. Bye bye.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yes.
Wow.
Aw.
Oh, well.
Well,
Yank my chain.
I'm not yanking your chain.
It's not a joke.
Thank you, Dad.
I liked Howard.
Sal having a field day back there.
Absolutely.
But the engagement ring is very beautiful.
Oh my
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not It's not obnoxious.
Uh-huh.
It's just it's
It's a tasteful ring.
very tasteful and just it's something I'm very excited to wear every day.
Wow.
It's just beautiful.
She was not even sure she wants to take it off when she bathes.
Well, lots of people don't.
I have to go to the gym. I should take it off, right?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Right. It's so sad. I just
Yeah.
got it.
Well,
you can't wear it to work out.
No.
You know,
Can't get a sport engagement ring?
like a faux to wear to the gym?
Something to
Like
for
from
the
Nike.
gym.
You got to be careful. Like I had a buddy who made his wife take off her engagement ring every time she went to a drug deal.
Oh,
you got to be careful around shady characters.
I'll remember that next deal.
Well, there it is.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, hon. I'm
All
gonna
right.
go.
Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Hey, Beth.
Congratulations again.
Yeah, Beth, seriously, congratulations.
Thank you. I'll have to come in soon to show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very happy for you.
I love you, sweetheart.
I love you, darling.
Bye.
Goodbye. See how romantic I am? All right, well, we're done with that. Never bring it up
No,
again.
we have not done with that.
I feel we are done with it.
That'll
get
be
the phone
all day.
Where's those funny phone calls we love?
It wasn't a surprise to me that he is now engaged. It's not shocking because I always knew that this would happen. But I am very, very happy for him. I think they're a wonderful couple and they complete each other. I really do believe that. And I wish them all the happiness in the world.
Listen, it's a match made in heaven on 1,000 different levels. And as much as I want to break his balls, it's sort of hard, you know. What am I supposed to say? Oh, Howard, you're all fucked up. You're marrying Beth, you know. You can spend the rest of your life with a supermodel. You showed me. So good luck to both of them. I love them both.
Howard, you got engaged, and I'm happy for you. I am, because I know at this moment you're happy, and you think you're making the right decision. You know what I mean? Lots of people thought they were making the right decision in life. Like Hitler thought building camps was the right decision.
He's going to be happy. I think when, they're older and together, I think he's going to be a happy guy.
I'm like, dude, it's my wife you're talking to. So anyways, I'm not going to say anything like that. I'm just going to wish you the best.
Do I think it's a good idea to get married, period? No.
I think it's nice when people love each other, and it makes them happy to do something like that. So I'm very happy for Howard and Beth. I'm gonna get a cupcake.
So you want my reaction to Howard's engagement?
I don't really have a message for Howard. I'll say congratulations to Howard and Beth, and I just want to be invited to the bachelor party.
Where's the bachelor party? I'm organizing it. We're going to Vegas. Whether he goes or not, the bachelor party's in Vegas. And then we'll have one here also if he wants. But we're going to Vegas. We're going to fire up the jet, and we're going to Scores Vegas.
Congratulations, Howard and Beth.
I really am happy. I'm serious. I mean, if it makes him happy, it's great. I mean, it's weird. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't have, like, a lot of emotion about it. It's not like I was naked in bed with him.
You know what? It's going to make for great radio, because there's nothing better than a pissed off, shit-filled, venomous Howard Stern. That is the greatest radio ever. And I can think of no better way to have an angry, grouchy Howard Stern.
TV and talk to Howard. It was the first time I actually used bad language on Sirius.
Because you guys are old friends. You've been doing the show for a long time now.
A long time, but he doesn't have to keep his finger on the red button anymore.
So this could be a better interview.
I hope so. Watch it. Oh, there you mother. I hope so.
All right. Well, good luck today and have fun in there.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, Leslie West is here. I love this guy. Leslie put out a new mountain album. I told him to come in and promote the damn thing.
I saw Leslie at the Beacon this past
with the Allman
Brothers run. They did Crossroads.
There he is. There's Leslie.
And beat it.
Still looks good.
Leslie, looking better.
I always thought Leslie would be dead by now, but
Right,
he's
he
still
looks
running.
better.
He's still strong and alive and healthy. You look good.
Believe it or not,
Leslie's my inspiration.
I exactly know why. You took heroin.
How long were you on heroin, Leslie?
Long time.
How many years?
6 years.
6 years.
6 years. Artie can't say that.
Well,
no, I'm a pussy.
You see, let me explain the points of taking heroin on you.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you have the sweets afterwards,
right,
brings your head down.
Yeah, no.
And then you do that?
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm sure Artie knows everything.
No, I went through all that. But how long, in other words, how long were you for 6 solid years living from like fix to fix type of thing? Or did you get clean at all for like a brief time in those 6 years? So, wow, so you strung together 6 years of staying on heroin.
It's tough to do, isn't it?
Did you go through all your money at the time? I mean, the habit does get expensive.
The smart thing I did was all my royalty checks I had sent to my grandfather. Because I was smart enough.
Good idea.
So how much a day did you spend on heroin?
I don't know.
Would you say $500 a day?
Probably.
Wow.
And I was snorting it for most of the time.
Did you go to the needle?
You did go to the needle.
Yeah, somebody gave me the brilliant idea once. Well, you know, if you skin pop it, you can use less.
Oh.
You know,
for a day.
I heard that too. See, that's what Keith Richards said. Keith Richards said he would only mostly skin pop before he would mainline it. And then,
now, what's the difference between skin popping and mainlining?
Somebody explained when I went to the rehab hospital and University of Pennsylvania. We're sitting in one of those group meetings, and this guy is talking. He says, "Well, to describe snorting, though, it's sort of like taking roller skates, and skin popping is sort of like driving a car." But shooting, it's like taking a motherfucking 747.
well,
right away.
No, but what
mainline you find, you know, when you tie yourself off and you find that vein. You know what I mean? You find that act, and you put it right into the fucking vein. That's mainline.
I never did that.
Skin pop is you just find some fatty skin.
Stick it in your ass anywhere.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. Was skin popping better than snorting?
Yeah. You
well,
get
for
it faster.
for a couple of days.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, you know. But
Howard, I came so close to picking up a needle just to see, because I got to the point where I couldn't get high quick enough.
Right.
And I was frustrated, and I was spending more and more money.
You mean because it took time for the drug to work its way through your nose?
Get into your system.
The euphoria of the first time snorting it was amazing, and I was trying to match that.
I feel like I'm in a fucking methadone.
No, but somebody told me if you want to match that, unfortunately, you might have to go to a needle. And I'm like, I don't want to tie myself off. And he goes, no, just skin pop it. Just like put it in your ass or on a fatty part.
Who tells you this? Your dealer or?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine
guy helping you out.
He's trying to get you more addicted, isn't he?
It was him.
Yeah. Well, did your connection make you wait a couple hours, and he really had it?
He knew how to do that. Yeah,
they
have all
Why? Because they can control
well,
you.
They just sit there. I'm waiting for the man to come. He's not here yet, and then he's sitting there 2 hours. Well, I'll pay anything. Where the fuck is he? Says,
it's funny that you'd have 2 hours to wait for your drug dealer, but you can't go for an hour to Dr.
Yeah,
Abloh.
you could see Keith Abloh in that time.
And it's 2 hours of torture. Like, and when you go to drive to get it, you're saying, like, any little thing that happens in between me and getting to this guy that most people would find a little aggravating during a day is my version of an avalanche, like 9/11. Like, say I got a flat tire.
But why not stockpile a bunch of, you can't do that?
Yeah, there's a theory here. I used to think that.
Yeah, like, in other words, you know what you do basically a week?
Well, what I would do,
like
I would fly home from
like
a
when
gig.
you get cartons of cigarettes.
So you're talking about logic? Huh?
Private plane.
Yeah. I'd be organized.
You never take enough.
Right.
You don't take enough. So I would fly home from a gig, find out what the time is gig, have a private plane, they'd come back again, but never bring enough again.
Wow.
And the thing is that the more you get, you think, oh, I got enough now.
And you get so sick when you're...
Well, the idea is not that sick.
So after 6 years, what finally made you get off it?
Because I realized that, you know, it's like this or that.
You're not living.
You're gonna die.
You're not alive, right?
And how did you get off it? Because, like, Artie had this great pill he could take.
I went to a doctor in Milwaukee. It was actually Dolafine, which is a form of methadone.
Right.
And I was on it for a while because instead of doing what they do, 30-day detox, it's a joke.
Right.
So I did it. You do it so gradual that you don't feel the actual decline of the dosage if you want to stop.
Well, that's amazing.
And you don't get high with that stuff?
No.
And then you only went to this whole thing once, and then you were able to get off it.
I didn't want to have that, you know, going back and forth.
But you did coke after that and stuff, right?
Yeah, but a lot of guys will go detox themselves just to get their habits down.
Right.
and start again. And believe it or not, the guitar meant more to me than that after a while.
Well, thank God for the guitar.
Yeah, thank God for the guitar.
Hey, what were you telling Gary that you did the guitar work on Who's Next?
What?
The original you get the Who's Next remixes.
Really?
When we went in the studio at the record plant, Pete Townsend's company, Track, they managed us in England.
Right.
So their manager at the time, Kit Lambert, called me up and said, Pete wants you to play guitar on the Who. I said, he plays guitar.
Right.
So,
why did he want you to play guitar?
He didn't want to do overdubs.
What does that mean, overdubs?
In other words, he wanted to play rhythm and me play lead right then and there.
Okay.
So then he said to me, does Felix play keyboard?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I think he played a little when he produced Cream. Yeah, maybe. He said, well, have him come down too. And Terrence Stamp, the actor, his brother Chris Stamp was the other manager of the Who.
Right.
So I go to the record plant and I tell Felix, they want you to play keyboard. Well, his massive ego, he sends his bass amps down there.
Right.
So I'm in the studio, and then John Entwistle walks in and sees Felix's bass amp set up.
And he got upset.
He says, I'm the fucking bass player. No, who? What is it? So Felix says to Pete Townsend, he says...
Because Felix didn't play the keyboards. He played bass.
He played a little keyboard. But I didn't, it didn't dawn on me. So Townsend says to him, John's playing bass. He says, well, make up your mind. I'm a busy man, Felix. I said, well, get the fuck out of here. We thought you were Felix Cavalieri.
Oh, from the Rascals.
So now I'm like mortified. I said, oh, my.
Really? That was a mistake that was made.
Well, Cavalieri, Pappalardi's pretty close.
Yeah. So wait a second. So you get in the studio.
I get in the studio, and we go upstairs to the 6th floor, and he plays the demos of the Who's Next.
Which is probably their greatest album, yeah.
Baby, Don't You Do It.
Isn't Bob O'Reilly on that, too?
Yeah. That one I didn't play on. But it's the first time he used that Putney synthesizer. And
right.
So Jack Douglas was doing the engineering, and then we did the whole album. And
how long did you stay there working on it?
It was like 3 days.
3 days?
That I did.
So why are you not credited on the album?
Here's what happened. They went back to England. Lynn Johns redid the album, remixed it.
Yeah.
Then a couple of years later, if you have it here, you'll hear the Who's Next remixes with most stuff that I did. And the booklet.
What about the Who's Next album? Is that your lead or is it Townsend's?
On the first one?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, that's him. So what do you think he listened to your leads and then copied them?
I don't know. If somebody's sharp enough in this Sirius archive.
Did you get angry about that you weren't credited?
No, because I realized that some of the stuff was really sloppy that day.
Were you paid for this gig?
Yeah.
You were? What do you get for doing 3 days?
It was session, but it was my first year. Mountain was like the first or second year. I was a nervous fat kid from Queens.
Wonder why Mountain isn't thought like why is Mountain not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean,
I don't think we sold enough records.
Really? Was I the only kid into Mountain or something? I mean, I was way into Mountain. I thought Mountain was like the biggest group ever.
For 4 years, we were together from 69, 70, 71. We broke up for a year, and then we got back together after West Bruce and Lang.
Huh.
I don't think it was for 4 years, but we did like 12 albums or something in that period of time.
How many albums did you sell?
Well, together, probably 10 million if you edit everything up.
And you're telling me 10 million albums isn't enough to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Why?
Are you shitting me? What about Ronnie Spector? Why is she in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I mean, Phil basically...
Who knows?
Why is...
Bob Seger... Last time Bob Seger, when he got in, he said that the reason that he got in was because there was a groundswell of people, fan base. It wasn't because the record company said, well, Bob Seger's...
A lot of these old black guys never sold a record.
And they never got a royalty either.
They're trying to, make up for not giving them any money or royalties or credit.
Hey, Howard.
10 million albums, a lot of albums, yeah.
Somebody sent me a note when we were doing that rap the other day. Like, the band Chicago isn't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Do you think they should be in?
No.
How about the Moody Blues aren't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No, they should be.
For a while, Chicago sold so many records, and I don't know what happened.
Even their schmaltzy stuff, that's heard all over the place.
But wait a second. How come the Moody Blues wouldn't be? Didn't the Moody Blues come out before the Beatles did Sgt. Pepper's? Wasn't that kind of like the start of all that orchestral rock?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, and Mountain?
No, I think 10 million for how many albums?
A lot of albums.
Leslie.
A lot of albums.
And Seeger didn't have enough to where it had to be a groundswell even for Seeger?
I think. Well, listen, Seeger sold a lot more than that.
I thought he was more of a
How many albums has John Cougar Mellencamp sold in his life?
He was a big star in the 80s.
He is, but I bet he sold about 10
million. For a while,
albums.
a lot of the groups that got in were on Atlantic Records.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, thinking about it, 10 million. That's a lot of albums.
I
mean, how many could Cougar have sold? 20.
Well, I'll give you an example. I did this Night of Guitars tour with Robbie Krieger from The Doors, and we were on the bus, all the guitar players.
Right.
And somebody said, "How many albums have you sold between you?" I said, 100 million. I think The Doors sold 90, and we sold 10.
Right.
Well, The Doors.
You talk about a super group now. I mean, The Doors.
Are The Doors in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
They
must be.
I made it into the New York Long Island Hall of Fame last year with Billy Joel.
But that's horseshit.
You
gotta be.
You know what?
You
Billy
should be
Joel
in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and look, Billy's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Billy was great that night. He got up and made a speech. He says, "The Grateful Dead, the Jefferson Airplane, the Starship, any group from Long Island could have kicked those groups' asses." I mean,
That's right.
He was like,
Mountain was the killer band of all time. Really great. Really, really great.
I remember you told me you used to play some of the stuff in your bedroom to piss your mother off.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it.
It's exactly the way I sounded, too.
Hey, Leslie, when you were saying that with the Who's Next album, the first time they used the Putnam synthesizer, you mean the beginning of like Bob O'Reilly, where it's...
and
that's a Putney synthesizer?
Yeah, and the thing is, they plugged it in with those telephone cords that the... what was Lily Tomlin's character on Laughing?
Oh,
which one?
Remember that switchboard? The switchboard?
Oh, Ernestine.
That's the way you plugged in the different settings with those kind of plugs.
Anthony, you're on the air. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's how they used to have them on radio, too. Anthony.
Howard.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Yo, Leslie, I'm like the biggest Who fan you're going to find anywhere. And I'm just looking through the remastered Who's Next record, and I can't find your name on anything.
Listen,
is there a reason why?
Yeah, is Baby Don't You Do It there in the booklet? Are you looking in the booklet?
I'm looking at Baby Don't You Do It. I don't see your name.
Read the booklet. Read it to us.
Through right now. Because I was like totally surprised to hear that, man. Like
he's got to read the whole little booklet.
I got to really read through it.
It doesn't say the musicians on the...
No, I mean, it says people like Billy Hutton and Nicky Hopkins and stuff like that, but I don't see your name anywhere.
The Who's Next remixes.
Yeah. The remixed album with all the bonus tracks and everything. Came out like in like in the 90s.
You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it in my house.
I mean, I was so surprised to hear that you were on it.
Well, do you have it right there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Where's Baby Don't You Do It? Put it on.
Baby Don't You Do It. All right, hold on a second.
Marvin Gaye song.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye remix on the remixed CD.
You want him to play it?
You can. Townsend's on the left, my lead on the right.
Yeah, but he's saying it's not credited.
It is in there.
No, but it has the name Leslie West written on there?
Yeah.
Where would he find
You got the
name?
booklet there, dude?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, man. I don't see Leslie West.
Keep going. Read the.
I'm trying to find
How many pages are in the booklet?
Oh, it's a big booklet. It's like the repackaged one they put out.
How many pages are in it?
Like 20.
All right. What are you saying? He's busting your balls?
I don't know.
Maybe his...
No, I was just totally surprised. I didn't know.
He says he doesn't see it.
Guys.
All right, it's there somewhere.
Are you his old heroin dealer busting balls again?
What do you mean Mountain's back together? What do you mean?
Mountain didn't break up. First of all...
Well, no, it says here, it says you put out a new album.
We did this. I started doing this, Dylan. It's all Dylan.
This is a new album you did now?
Well, for the last 2 years, I've been working on all Dylan's.
Who's in Mountain?
Corky, me, and Richie Scarlett, and Ozzy sang on it. Warren Haynes is on it.
Oh, no kidding.
What happened was I started doing it 2 years ago, and I found out last year I had cancer.
Oh, yeah. Did you know that? Do you know Leslie's got cancer?
No.
I don't have it anymore. I'm in remission. And thank
what does that mean,
much.
remission?
Well, they got it out.
What did you have? Prostate, right?
No. It was in the bladder. It was from smoking.
From smoking.
You smoked with your...
Yeah. Leslie used
I smoked with my dick,
penis.
Robert. Right.
It's amazing Leslie still walks the planet.
Isn't it really?
I mean, he was always so unhealthy.
You thought it was going to be me, Sam Kinison, and Dick Cavett was going to
No, you're still going strong. I love that about you.
Well, you called me, and I guess Dominic must have told you that I had.
Yeah, I heard you had cancer, and I got very upset.
And Howard calls me up and says, "What happened?"
What are you doing?
I bought it. I
What's
found
the
it in
matter
the
with you?
street. Anyway, how I found it was by accident. I went to the doctor to have prostate stones removed. And how they do that? They put a scope in your dick.
Oh.
While you're medicated, you're pretty medicated.
You still take Viagra?
No, I never took Viagra.
No, you used to inject your penis. Do you still inject your penis?
Yeah.
You do?
Why not?
I just thought maybe
it works.
Yeah.
It still works great. But anyway, he goes in there with a scope to measure the stones, and they remove them with a laser. And after about 2 minutes, he said, "I know mine." get dressed and come inside. So my fiancé Shay's in the office, and he says to her, we got a problem. She says, what's the matter? He says, he's got cancer.
Oh, man.
It's malignant.
Ooh.
And I'm saying, and I was really fucked up that day, you know, because he told me, make sure you sedate yourself before you come in.
Sedate yourself?
Oh, yeah, I took a couple of Xanax.
The doctor doesn't sedate you?
I want to go to the office fucked up. I didn't want to go in there and
Right.
start, you know. So...
So you're fucked up, and he tells you that you have
And
cancer.
I don't really know what it means. It hasn't really kicked in yet. So I said, well, what do we do? He said, well, I'm going to cut it out.
You did it right there?
No. About a week later.
Would you go up your penis to cut it out?
I don't know. I was totally out. But it took
When you got
You know where the scar was? Was there a scar?
What do you mean? How am I going to see the scar? It's in your bladder. It was in your bladder.
No, but how did you get to the
go
bladder?
through your stomach?
No, they went through your dick.
Your dick.
Right.
Oh. But you're out. You don't know.
Oh. My balls ache right now.
All right. Well, the point is that
can't they get this cancer without going through your dick? It's your fucking dick. Oh, that's why, Artie.
I love people
You
that
got to
say-
go on a diet. This is why I live a healthy lifestyle. You got to avoid your dick getting fucked with.
I've already had the catheter, man, and I
Right?
was
there's
I
something
was
to be said for the
medicated.
catheter. You wouldn't have to take so long breaks here on the radio.
Now, did you put yourself under for that operation too? Did you medicate?
No, they,
did you
the
medicate
nurse. No,
before?
they give you real good stuff.
Right.
And luckily, it didn't go through the bladder wall.
Okay.
So he removed it all. Then you have to go for a CAT scan, you know, to find out if they got it all like a week later. And,
That's fun. Waiting for that.
yeah, right. That was a
So they
joy.
got it all. So when you say you're in remission,
They got it all, and he. When
Did
I
you
went,
do any chemo
No.
or radiate? Nothing.
did they
I
check you
was
to
lu-
see if it comes back?
Yeah, every 3 months you have to go for.
So how
CAT
so how long has it been gone?
2 3-month periods.
Wow.
Now, where do they check? How do they check?
They do another CAT, MRI.
Oh, okay.
If it comes back, man, then that's. But
Well,
you
I
think-
stopped smoking. That was.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, but
It's not the cigarettes you smoke today that get you.
no. But the point is that when I said to him, I said, "Well, how do you get bladder cancer?" He said to me, "Smoking." I said,
Smoking.
Really? He said, "Yeah, it's the only."
You smoked like a fiend.
No, I didn't smoke a pack a
come on.
day. I didn't smoke
Really?
a pack a day ever.
Really?
Never smoked.
I always
more than a
remember
pack.
you with a cigarette for a while.
Well,
Yeah.
I never smoked more than a pack a day. But the thing is that I love.
Weren't there a couple of days?
When you
let's
play
be
guitar,
honest.
yeah, come on. When you play guitar, aren't you one of those guys that has to light up while you're playing?
I take this drug called Chantix that Pfizer makes. It blocks the receptors in your brain because there's more receptors in your brain for nicotine than there is for heroin.
Right.
And it just took away the craving. After 6 months, you start.
I'll tell you what will take away my craving for cigarettes.
Pussy.
A fucking pipe up my dick
Yeah, no,
when
no.
they're operating and taking out cancer.
Wouldn't it be great to be
You didn't
healthy?
know-
I would
Well,
love
he
to
did
be
quit.
healthy. I
Hey,
really
listen,
would
let me
love
tell you
to be
something.
healthy.
The fact you don't want to hear. I love people that say, "Well, if you're going to get cancer, that's a good one to have." Well, there's no good ones to have, are there?
No.
Well, prostate
Can you
seems
still
to be
pee?
curable.
Yeah, well, it was when you go. The funniest thing.
Let me
was,
tell you about prostate cancer, though. I know guys, so it's pretty curable, but like they get the operation. It takes them forever for like the pee to stop dripping.
Yeah.
It takes them, because like after you pee, it's still dripping.
All you have to
and,
do
and
is-
it fucks your sex life up a bit.
Just go to the doctor, man.
Yeah, you got to go
Right.
to the
Don't
doctor.
think that there's nothing to it. Just because they cure you doesn't mean you're not left with some, effect.
Hey, Ken, you're on the air.
One of the first concerts I ever saw was at the Village Theater before it became the Fillmore.
With the
with
who?
Doors headlining with the Chambers Brothers and the Vagrants.
Yeah,
That's
Leslie
your
was in the Vagrants before he was in Mountain.
Yeah, so here you are talking about the Doors, but you guys were opening for the Doors way, way, way early.
The Vagrants open for the Doors?
Yeah.
Wow. Boy, that's going way back.
Yeah,
Does
it
it make you
was
feel
great.
weird that like Jim Morrison died? I mean,
I'll tell you what makes
knew
me
the
feel
guy.
weird when Mountain played a week after the Doors down in Miami Convention Center. Remember when Jim Morrison exposed himself?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm on stage with Mountain a week after that. And I remember the cops made a real big deal about it. They arrested him or something. And I'm doing my guitar solo, and the cops are in front of the stage, and they're holding back the kids. And the cops were talking and making noise while I was playing my guitar solo. I yelled at one of the cops, "Shut the fuck up."
Uh-oh.
And all of a sudden, the cops came running to the stage. I ran out the back into the car, changed my hotel room. I forgot where we were playing.
Yeah, you can't say the F word on stage.
Not to a cop.
Well, right after
That's
the
number
Doors
one.
got arrested in Miami,
Right, yeah.
it was like serious times down there.
Hendrix was the death that affected you, though, right? Because you knew him.
Well, I played with him a couple of weeks before he died.
Can I just say one last thing and get off?
He's like Zelig.
What are you going to get off on?
Wherever Leslie goes, people die.
Yeah.
I would get off on seeing Bush and Cheney impeached. Thanks very much.
All right, there you go.
Oh,
Looks like a lot of people agree. Kevin, you're on the air.
Serious guy.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
I know.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Big fan. You're a hero, man. I got to say, about 10, 15 years ago, I saw you at a small club in Portchester, New York.
Howard Stein.
And being a huge Mountain fan, it was admittedly a real intimate crowd. You put on the most amazing show, I must say, I've ever seen in my life. Well, the sound man that particular evening was a big fan of yours as well. And you had him reduced to tears by the end of the night from yelling at him in front of everybody and berating him.
You yelled at the guy?
Probably.
I
thought that Leslie made him cry because of his great playing.
Why was I yelling at him, though?
I guess you weren't happy with the sound. I thought it sounded fantastic.
What do you know?
What do you know? First of all, Leslie is nuts when it comes to that
He's
stuff.
a perfectionist.
When we,
yeah, he's really crazy with the sound to the point that, like, you know, who even knows if it
When
makes
you
a difference?
play-
It's the way you take out your stress, Leslie.
Listen, when you play with Sam Kinison and me at your concert at Nassau Coliseum,
Yes.
and you were playing guitar,
Yes.
and you said, Leslie, I can't hear myself because I turned your amp down.
Yes.
Because you really
That's how
you can't play the guitar.
No, that's how I know you know sound. You turned off my amp. As opposed to Joe Walsh, who I went on stage with and turned mine up louder than everyone, and humiliated me.
Well, in honor of that, by the way, I have Leslie West's signature guitar now.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Dean.
You always, wow, that's nice.
Not like this.
Who makes that?
Dean.
Dean
Guitars. Well,
Boy, that's a nice-looking guitar.
Well, I'm giving it to you. This is number
I'll play
20.
It. Thank you.
This is number
I'll
29.
Play I'll play that badly as I can.
I wanted to get you number 69, but somebody took that already.
What number is that?
29.
You got to wear the headphones, Leslie, or no one can hear you.
He just couldn't get to you.
They have a mic on. Put those back on. Wow, I could really wail on this.
Look at look at the volume controls. What number?
Look at
is
the
it?
action I get on this, Fred. Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Look at the volume control. What does it say? Schmuck, what does it say?
What's it say on the volume control?
What number does it go to?
To 11. Excellent. I like that Spinal Tap reference. Dude, here we go. Look.
Howard.
If I
Let me have the guitar back.
What? Are you taking it back?
Play some shit.
All right, bar chord. Come on, man. I can play.
Look, this is a real...
What is that?
It's a certificate.
I'll play this.
I bought a new guitar and an amp.
Just hang it on your wall or something.
Oh, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll hang it on a wall.
So when I die, at least you know that I gave you a real... Boy, does that sound crap.
The guitar is good. It's
Let me
me.
see that. Go to DeanGuitars.com and look at it.
I really am honored to have this. It's a beautiful guitar. I might actually be inspired to go back and take more lessons.
No.
No! Les, how much to give me guitar lessons?
How much?
How much?
More than you're making it.
I don't think he could take it. The man's in a
No,
weak
you know what
condition.
would happen? He'd say, can we get high instead of taking a lesson? I'll be
Well,
fine.
I thought that was a prerequisite. But Leslie's greatest musical accomplishment, everyone would agree, I believe. and I think-
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice, that's right.
My hero.
A lot of records, but
Should have come out. Everybody knows.
The legendary Leslie West, everyone. We'll be back. Robin's going to do news for us in just a minute. And,
Hey, what's that crazy lady that calls up your...
Blue Iris?
No.
Crazy Alice?
Black woman?
Crazy Alice.
I've been practicing this.
Okay, go ahead.
You motherfucking cocksucking, dick sucker. Hi, Richard.
We'll be back right after these words.
Hey, Leslie. So there's a lot of talk about your health from the past and drug use and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about drug use in the past.
Right, exactly.
Right, Artie, from the past.
It's all in the past, man. Everything, all the bad times, all the cancer.
Why you devil talk?
It's a good man. Guitar lessons, 25 grand a week. That's my final offer.
Eating lessons.
Well, that's just it, Leslie. Howard was trying to see if he'd get Artie to listen to him because from your perspective, you've been through all of it.
Well, he'll get it, Artie, right? When Artie hits 450 pounds, he'll get it.
Do you think, though, he's on a bad path toward, dealing with stuff like prostate cancer, maybe, with the drugs and everything?
All I know is he's enjoying himself. Is he enjoying himself? Is that the main thing?
Yes, it appears so.
You never know. He's riding the crest of his slump with the devil doing, so that'll kill him.
Always good having you down,
Thank
Leslie.
you.
That's me.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hyde and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop the clock. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, I dish all the details on what happened when me and Ronnie went to Vegas and how he came up with his new catchphrase. You don't want to miss it. Check it out.
Speaking of Vegas, Benji, Ronnie's out there doing his annual. You host this thing every year now, right?
I don't host it. I'm
co-host.
Guest presenter.
Oh, guest presenter.
Yeah, the first year I co-hosted it, and then they started using comedians after that.
So how many years is this been for you?
That was the fourth. This is the fourth year.
Fourth year.
All right. So you're doing
Exotic Dance Awards.
Okay, but other than that, you're doing other stuff for Ganji and Howard TV.
There's a convention during the day,
right?
And Ronnie has to appear
Gentlemen's
at the
Club
Rick's,
convention,
right? Gentlemen's Club, and Ronnie appears at the Rick's Cabaret booth.
So, what goes on at a Gentlemen's Club convention? So you go there, and so there's a Rick's booth, and what do you do at the Rick's booth?
Pretty much you just hang around and say hello to people.
But why would somebody go to the Rick's booth? Like somebody thinking about being a franchisee?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
And what happens is at this convention, there's everything from like people selling couches for clubs, people selling like liquid floors,
poles, lingerie.
lights,
Is there like a
everything,
funny
yeah.
money distributor? Or?
No, but there's like wristband distributors. There's like everything that
everything
you can think of.
Liquor
Yeah,
companies.
liquor
They give out
companies.
samples.
All right. Now, did you say stop the clock off the top of your head, or was Ganji telling you to say stop the
Well,
clock?
I said it, and then he said, "Gee, that's a cool new catchphrase. Keep using it."
But Ronnie, okay, at that point,
But he
right?
used it
Hold on,
multiple
but
times.
I've used it before.
Hold on, at that point,
okay,
because I don't know what your relationship with Ganji is. Do you stop and you go, wait a minute, Ganji told me that's good. Is he fucking with me, or is it really good?
You don't know because the way he tells you, it sounds like it's good.
But that means he's good at what he does.
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess he is good at what he does, that little fuck.
So at the moment, are you thinking I got another topless here? Like I've got something else I could.
Well, that's the way Ganji makes you feel.
So
know?
that's what you thought.
Yeah, well, now I realize what he did.
And Ganji, you know,
he's making a TV show. Is what he's making.
Like I hang out with Ronnie a lot, so he'll say things, and I'll be like, "Oh, Ronnie, that's great!" Like, and I really like pump him up, and I'll be like, "Ronnie, that's the way to do it." Like, "Oh, you should definitely do that." And I because I know I'm like, and I just can't wait to get the camera going so I can get it on tape.
Well, there are a couple of things that I noticed this morning. The first thing is, I think Ganji's like a funny guy, but to me, on the air this morning, he was like on fire funny. Like he's never been funnier.
Yeah.
And you seem to be his muse. It's when he mixes it up with you, he was like banging away.
I know. Otherwise, he's a stale fucking piece of bread.
The other thing is, I'm shocked at like you were yelling at him this morning. You were so surprised, and I go, wait a minute, wasn't it a mere 6 months ago that Ronnie was on the air giving Ganji's eating schedule and busting Ganji's ball?
Exactly.
So I thought it was funny that you were so irritated when you guys give it back to each other.
Dude, he put up a thing on Twitter the other day. A platter of mozzarella. Did you see it? Did you follow him?
I didn't see it.
He puts up a platter that he ate for dinner of mozzarella and tomato and peppers and and all kinds of crap. He goes, "This is my dinner. Was so good." This huge platter. He ate this whole thing by himself.
So you're saying that platter's his hot chick of the week?
Yeah, that's his hot chick of the week. Believe me.
Let's get back to whoa, 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 stop
Whoa,
the
whoa,
clock.
whoa, stop the clock.
And that was my favorite part of this whole thing was I, by accident, just said stop the clock at one point, just goofing around. And he goes, no. It's whoa, 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 stop the clock.
Yeah, right.
Like he
Don't mess up
stopped
my thing, man.
to correct me that I got his catchphrase wrong.
So when you go to the Gentlemen's Club convention, I hang out at the booth for a little while, say hello to people. We have girls there, and we hang around with them. There's photographers come around, take pictures, and then I'll go around with Ganji, and we'll like do interviews, or we'll just go around scouting out the whole thing, see what's going on, say hello to people. And it's a convention.
How deep are you into the culture in the sense that, like, if the show ended and you could put up the money, would you ever, like, say you wanted to move to Phoenix, Arizona, would you ever open a Rick's?
Well, first of all, you can't open a Rick's. There's no franchises.
Oh, it's
Rick's.
not?
No. Rick's is totally owned by one person.
I thought it was a publicly traded company.
It is,
but you can't. Okay, would you ever?
He's not a franchise.
Would you ever open a club?
I thought about it, but there's a lot involved. Cabaret licenses, liquor licenses.
I honestly think
from townships, wherever you're opening it. It's a lot. It's a lot involved.
Like a consultant. Like, he could definitely be hired as a strip club consultant. Like, if he wanted to go that route.
That's great.
That's
not a bad idea.
Hot girls.
Like, fly me in.
I got to tell you, because they all listen. Like, a lot of times Ronnie was, like, giving advice. Like, I mean, I can't remember. Oh, like, he had a really good one, too, and I can't remember what it was.
At the Best Buy, with the Best Buy machine, like the Best Buy machine.
Yeah.
You know what? You know when you go in, like, to the airport, and Best Buy has a machine where you could buy, like, iPods and stuff right in the machine? Well, they had the same type of machine that they want to put in strip clubs, where they put, what would it
vibrators,
vibrators,
like stuff like that.
Why would I need a vibrator at a strip club?
I have no idea, but to put it in all, I don't know where they want to put them. Right. But anyway, this girl Daisy Dukes, who's a porn chick, and she's a really nice girl. They're really nice people, a lot of them. And I said to the guy who invented this machine to put the stuff in, I said, why don't you come up with a miniature Daisy Dukes pussy that vibrates and put it in the machine? He thought it was the greatest idea in the world.
Because what guy wouldn't want to be seen in a strip club by
No.
Daisy Dukes pussy?
Yeah, but you stick it in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Guys like Ganji, who go home and jerk themselves
Imagine, like, you go to the parking lot, there's like 10 used pussies on the ground.
Sounds like you could be a consultant,
Ronnie
That
could
may
be
be
a
in your
consultant.
future.
He's got advice.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we covered a lot of topics. Jim Brewer was on the show, and we talked about how great he was. And he talked about his dad, and so we talked about what would make Howard cry if anybody on the show died. And that got us into a whole discussion on how religious everyone on the show is. So here's how it happened.
Today, stopping by again, friend of the show, longtime friend of the show now, I guess, Jim Brewer. And Brewer always has stories, and he always has the energy and the family stuff. But the Steve-O thing today just took it up another notch.
Well, not only did he have the impersonation down right, but he had the words and the phrasing down right. And I'll tell you, the one part of when he told the story about him being with him in London and they're going to set his hair on fire and there's nobody there. This is one thing that Steve-O does all the time. I go, Steve, please don't do it. He goes, dude, I've done it 1,000,000 times. That's his line. But, of course, he's done it like once or never.
Now, I also thought it was interesting, speaking of the London thing, that Jim had the attitude of, not Steve-O isn't a comedian. He understood what Steve-O brings to the table, one in the audience, but also in entertainment. And it seems like other comedians would say, well, he's not a comedian. And there's an attitude that Jim just doesn't have.
Yeah, and if you get caught up in that, then you could just play with a bunch of comedians. I think maybe not in front of anybody.
Now, is it the interview started with Howard saying that he loves Jim's book because it has it in the bathroom and he refers to it all the time, so he knows it very well. Do you take that as a compliment when someone tells you that they have your book in the bathroom?
Absolutely. Yeah, it means they like it. Listen, even if it's in the bathroom and no one reads it, it means they want to read it.
And it represents you, like when other people come to your bathroom.
That's true. I remember one time we went to Jackie's bathroom and we saw there was a book that was in the bathroom that was the funniest book. It was something, I don't know whether Nancy left it there on purpose, but the book was Coping with an Alcoholic. So when you go to somebody's bathroom, you look at the books and you try to read into what the hell's going on.
Of course. Now, Jim is now moving his dad in because his mother was beating up his father. But Jim's relationship with his dad, he's talked about it a few times on the show now. I mean, do you know anyone else who takes care of their family, both their parents and their kids, the way that Jim does?
He really, when I met him, I just thought he was a funny guy, and he's sort of this wild, insane comedian. But from reading the book, and I even talked to him off the air a lot about his dad, he's really one of the most loving people I've ever met. I watched the trailer for that movie. If you go to Jim Brewer's website, you can see the trailer for the movie he's talking about. And it's funny because he's totally breaking his father's balls, but you can see it's out of love.
Yeah.
And then there's parts you can see even in the trailer where it's got to be a lot of love. Like he's got to change his father's diaper and all that other stuff. And a lot of other people would say, I can't handle this. I got a wife and a family. I could put my dad in a place where he could be treated, just as well, but he wants to do it.
I mean, along those lines, early in the show, Howard played the clips of Jimmy Kimmel crying when he's talking about Uncle Frank, and Howard's like, I'm just not, I wish I could be that way, but I'm just not that way. And Brewer and his dedication he shows, to his father, and I think Shuley was asking people in the back, like, what could drive Howard to actually cry on the air?
The only thing I could think of is like maybe if Robin died, because there's such a close bond between them. I said, if I died, I think Howard would be really sad, but I don't think he would cry. Fred, I don't think he would cry, but I think Robin maybe would make cry. But yeah, it's just not, when he tells those stories about his family, and you see it a lot in even your friends. Now that we're, I'm 50 and I see my friends and their parents, and you see how much of them comes from that. It's just who he is.
I remember one time, I think he started to, or you could definitely hear when he announced his divorce. Or around that period.
Yeah, he almost cried on the 60 Minutes piece when he went to his old neighborhood.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. That was another one. And there was something else recently that happened in the last year or two where it looked like he was going there. It might have even been when he did an interview. And I remember they joked about that he was about to go there, and whoever was interviewing him sort of switched gears, so he was lucky that he didn't.
Well, he was on the new CNN guy. Are you talking about?
Piers Morgan?
I can't remember. It was one of those shows. And by the way, just to digress for 2 seconds, Uncle Frank on Jimmy's show, one of the nicest guys I ever met. I mean, huge fan of our show, nicest guy in the world. And I said to Howard, like, to me, it's a testament to Jimmy that how awesome it is that you get your own show and you can take your favorite uncle and put him on and put him in sketches and have him be funny. It wasn't like a pity thing that Frank was on. He was funny.
No, Jimmy involves a bunch of his family on his show, and you could tell. I know you could put them on because they're in your family. You could put them on because they're entertaining and funny, and Uncle Frank certainly was that. But you could tell how Jimmy feels about his family and the closeness there. Whereas when you hear Howard, I think Howard is extremely close with his father and his mother, even though his dad's very standoffish with certain things emotionally, and his mom's his mom. But I want, unfortunately, and I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon, but his folks are getting older, and if he loses one of them, I think that's going to hit him real hard.
I agree. So I said his parents or Robin. I did say when I got interviewed by Shuley, like his parents. But, even watching the trailer from the Brewer movie, like, and I wrote about this in my book. I had the same thing with my father. My father and I, and Jim Brewer says the same thing, we never told each other we loved each other. I never said, Dad, I love you. Well, I probably did, but my father didn't say it back to me. But I never for a second doubted my father's love. It just was, World War II veteran. It's just not his way to say that, and that's just how people can be.
What do you remember? Like what your dad would say back when he said "I love you" to him?
I don't think I said it really to him until he was sick. I might have said it like once. I might have said, "Hey, Dad, love you."
Yeah.
And he might have gone, yeah. I don't know, like a grunt. No, or like a grunt. It's just like it probably made him a little uncomfortable.
But you knew the feeling was there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Do you tell your dad you love him?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I mean, like my kids and I, we say it all the time. I mean, I almost make it a point to say it to them.
Do you kiss them?
I do.
Where do you kiss them?
On the cheek.
Okay.
It's not to grab a little ass. No, I kiss them on the cheek. They're my kids.
Do you say that to your dad?
I do. My dad. I love my dad. I'm really close to him. I definitely, and I feel very much loved by him, by both my parents. But it's more something my mom would say back to me than my dad. He's very loving to me and will express loving, but doesn't call me up and say I love you.
No, I don't think very many dads do call up their, I don't know how old you are, but
we do
son
kiss
no, but there are moments in life where it may come up.
Huh?
Of course, I don't think anybody's dad. I don't call my kids up and go, "Hey, I love you."
Well, I do that. But I do
that
normally whenever I hang up with my parents. Like, "Oh, talk to you later. I love you."
And what does your dad say?
look forward to talking to you on Thursday. That kind of, no, but it's not like an uncomfortable thing. It's just not as much his style to say, I use it as a goodbye.
I think I don't know who put up the note, but I think what drove Howard to almost cry was he was talking about his father being how proud he was, and that's really what got to him on the TV interview.
I think the thing for Howard too is it sounds like he and his parents are in such a great place right now, but it might not have been the same place 20 or 25 years ago. And again, having been through this, you get to a place where with your parents, is the older you get, the more you appreciate certain things and forgive certain things and understand certain things. And once you get there, it makes you closer.
Well, Jim certainly loves his mom and dad. He makes that very clear. The other thing he talked about a lot was his religiousness, but he wouldn't call it that. And then he talked about, of course, the maid being possessed by the devil, which we'll get to in a second. But would you consider Jim a religious person? I mean, his wife is one thing.
I get the impression Jim was raised in a religious background a lot like I was, but the difference is he's married to someone who's super religious, so he has the religious knowledge, but a lot of the religious wife is rubbing off on him, which doesn't make him religious. But there's a fine line between religious and superstitious. He seems to be a little of both.
What did you think of the maid being possessed by the devil?
I thought that was amusing. I don't think she really was.
Well, Jim does, apparently. Benji?
He's sort of offense about that. Does he really think she was possessed?
You don't think it was a clear case of possession? Like, I didn't get it, but I think it's cool. I don't but I've never heard of cases of possession where I think like, oh, that's a definitive like case of possession,
Who do you think the most religious person is around here on our main staff?
Well, overtly or in reality?
Both.
Because overtly, I'm going to go with Sal. Sal's one of those guys who I don't think is very religious, but, was beaten down as a kid like a Catholic. So he's like, oh, you can't say this, you can't say that, you got to do this, you got to do that. The most religious person here, see, Benji's proud of his Judaism, but I don't know that necessarily makes him religious. I don't know that. Do you consider yourself religious?
I'm really interested in it. I'm really interested in is there a God, is there not, that kind of stuff. But I don't have a strong belief.
I don't know who is the most religious person here. It's not me.
But I do follow some religious practices.
I don't know.
My vote would be overtly or covertly. My vote's for Sal. I mean, Sal is the only person who he's talked about it before, his beliefs.
If it's, I'm real curious because he's so strong opinion about stuff, and I would think he was Steve Brandano. I
was an altar boy, but I'm not very religious now. No. But Lisa G's religious?
No, she's not.
No?
No.
What about Howard?
I mean,
Howard,
not what I would consider.
I put Howard in the Benji category. I don't think Howard doesn't go to temple or anything like that. I think he appreciates the historical aspect of it and the heritage more than the actual religion.
Well, I did ask, and it might be out of respect for his parents. I remember once on the air, God forbid, when his dad passed away, would he say the Mourner's Kaddish, which is a very big deal in Judaism to respect someone that's passed away. He said he would.
Oh, listen, I went to the funeral of a very close relative recently, and it was this really weird moment because I got up to take communion. I haven't taken communion in 30 years, but I did it out of respect for everybody that was around me.
Yeah.
There's also a difference between being a traditionalist and being religious.
Right.
And you brought up Lisa. I think Lisa is more of a traditionalist than she is.
Well, she's not. I don't think she's very traditional.
Well, I mean, she in terms of observing the holidays and things like that.
Oh, you mean she just takes off work when there's a Jewish holiday?
No. Well, yeah, I guess that's traditionalist in a way. That wasn't referring to that.
The weird thing is if you go a little deeper into our group, probably the most religious person here is Ross. He observes a lot.
I would say I'm probably, if you're going by practice, I'm more so than him probably.
When do you ever practice?
I for the most part, I don't eat milk with meat. I'm vegetarian now anyway, mostly, but I wouldn't eat, before that I wouldn't eat milk with meat. I wouldn't eat pork. I wouldn't eat shellfish.
Dan and Philly, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, Dan, what's up?
I think Scott the Pace is probably one of the biggest religious nuts.
Well, we don't even know what religion is he. He says he's 1/16 Jewish.
He's an asshole. That's what kind of religion.
No, I don't think he's very religious.
Well, it kind of came up with Brewer. What do you do? Do you find religion as is a definitive belief in God?
John's question was what I took from it. Who's the most traditional religious here? Not what your faith is, but Sal, do you think do you find yourself to be very religious?
That's a tough question. I don't like going to church. I really don't believe in church. I go through the traditions of it, like Christmas on Christmas Eve and whatnot. But I think religion is just your own personal communication and relationship with God. That's what I think religion is.
Does your family go to church every Sunday?
No, but we did when we were younger. I used to go with my my Nonna Pizza. That's what we used to call her. So we used to go with her, and she had the saints, the Madonna with the dollar wrapped around it, and she would pray for that. And my mom has a huge picture of Jesus Christ over her bed with big wooden rosary beads hanging down over it. So we're religion. I guess my family's religious in that sense, but I'm not that deep into it.
By the way, what Sal's talking about, my mother had them, my grandmother had them, religious statues, and you put. You tape money underneath them. And the only reason I bring that up is that goes back, you have to turn the statue over to put the money under. And that goes back to one of the greatest lines in the history of the show when Pat Cooper's yelling at his mother. And he said, Mom, you never turned over a statue in your life. That's what he's talking about.
And I tell you, as a kid, being at my grandparents' house, I was, especially when the ice cream man came by, I was always tempted to take that money. But my grandmother always told me, you take that money, something really bad's going to happen to you. You would get bad luck.
So what's the difference between that and voodoo?
Probably nothing. Voodoo is generally what?
I could put a spell on you.
Yeah, voodoo's more of an African religion. I think the Madonna with the money is an Italian thing.
But you believe in God, right?
Yeah, I believe in God. I believe there's something out there. I think there's something that we certainly need to identify with. I think we got here by some reason. I don't, there is. I think we all have a soul. I think there's somebody that we could communicate to. It's just there, and I think it's important to do that.
John, where do you fall in
terms of
how religious would you say you are?
Not very. I'm more traditionalist than religious, but religious enough to go through the the exercises, whatever else of being a Long Island Jew.
My friend used to call it a revolving door Jew.
Yes,
because you go in for those 2 holidays.
Well, I don't even go in for the holidays anymore because I felt a little hypocritical about it. But now, setting an example for my kids and all that stuff, I still do.
Wait, that's interesting. Why? If it's not important to you, do you feel it's important to set an example for your kids to do it?
I set the example to my kids that if you don't believe in it and you go, that's disingenuous. You're better off going when you feel like you need to be there. My wife feels that you should go.
Oh, wait. So you're saying you don't go to show your kids?
I didn't go before, but now I go.
But wait, but you're saying that you should go if you believe in it.
Right.
But how's that setting the example for your kids if you don't believe it?
Because I made the point for a number of years.
Oh, so now
and then we all talked about it, and they said it would mean a lot.
We
if
just
you
like
came,
your company. Okay.
And I said, okay, I'll go.
Okay.
And complain about it the whole time, which is what a lot of Jews do, actually.
I think Catholics too. Don't worry.
Yeah, we do, big time.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, we were talking a lot about Robin and her laughing at Howard when Howard talked about getting in touch with the weatherman. And then we moved on to Mad Dog Russo, but I saw Howard pop up on the screen, and he wanted to clarify why he got in touch with that weatherman and just didn't understand why Robin was laughing at him. So naturally, we talked to Howard, we gave our own opinions, and here's how it all went.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. Go Blue, John.
Go Blue.
It really came across on the radio that Howard was pissed off at Robin when she just started laughing. But I cannot blame Robin because I just thought it was really cumbersome the way that Howard was explaining that he had basically his own personal weatherman tweeting to him. And it was hilarious. I was laughing along with Robin, and just it seemed like the weatherman was like maybe wanted to have some kind of contact with Howard and Beth, that he had this inside track that he was giving inside information, which was all known to publicly anyways. But it was really funny, and I think like Howard said, after he put in perspective with Mike, with Mad Dog and Mike, and so that it should be water on the bridge and not taken with a grain of salt.
I think the thing that pushed it over the edge wasn't Robin's initial laughing. It was her continued laughing.
Uncontrollable laughing.
And later uncontrollable laughing. And then you heard Howard's voice turn and explain, what was going on with the weatherman there.
I also thought it was interesting. It's one of the handful of times I can remember tension like that between Robin and Howard, at least that I was aware of it.
First of all, Robin has a personal captain, so I don't know why she's yelling at Howard for having a personal weatherman. But I also think, again, the way Howard told the story today makes a lot of sense. It was somebody that Beth followed on Twitter, so they became Twitter friends. In the age of Twitter, you become quote-unquote friendly with people a lot easier. Like, I became friendly with ESPN's Matthew Berry on Twitter, and I sometimes email him for fantasy, news or updates or something. And I don't consider him my personal fantasy guru. I don't think Robin would laugh if I said, "Oh, I emailed this guy for fantasy stuff." So I don't know why it's so funny.
No, actually, I think they were actually already friends.
Right.
And what Howard said,
Yeah, they were friends before.
He asked, he said, "Oh, hey, follow my Twitter. It's good for me to follow."
If you were friends with a guy who was a weatherman and there was a big thing going on, you thought you might have you had to evacuate, as a for instance, and you might have information an hour early. Why wouldn't you take it?
I've called the Yankees before because I have some friends that work over there, and they're always monitoring the weather for games.
I can see Robin's point of view a little bit because it's a little bit like you're like, okay, come on, I know what you're saying on TV, but tell me the truth, like what's really going on, right? Like they're doing, but I can see like that you really do like, okay, I'm specifically like right here, what do you think? I would ask, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Brian in Ohio, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. You guys just talked about exactly what I was going to say, but I just thought it was so ridiculous that, didn't you guys notice that Howard changed his story as Robin kept laughing? And it got from, we wanted to know what the weather was like, so we called the Sam Champion, and then it was, wait a minute, we didn't call him, he called us.
It wasn't Sam Champion, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
it was
okay.
somebody else. I can't remember.
John Belaris.
Anyway, but didn't you notice that it changed to, okay, we just ended up following him on Twitter, and that's how we found out?
No, that's not what they said. He said the way the whole conversation started was this guy, was it Belaris, John Belaris? I guess he's friends with Beth and Howard, and he said to Beth, "Oh, can you follow me on Twitter?" Like maybe he called her up, said, because I'm doing all these hurricane updates on it.
Okay, I don't know. It just seemed like his story started changing the more uncomfortable he got, and that made for such great radio. I was dying.
There's not one person in this room that if they weren't friends with a weatherman wouldn't call him for a little person. Like it makes total sense. I don't think it's crazy.
And Benji, when you're saying like, tell me something that I should know, I don't think it's that. But what if a guy's not going to be on the air for 2 hours? Yeah. And if he's sitting in front of it right now and he goes, "Yeah, I'm going to go on the air in an hour. This is what I'm going to say, but I'm telling you early. So if you have to evacuate, here's a way to get out early."
I think. Listen, it was the most fascinating thing. If you lived in the East Coast going on, it's interesting. It was an interesting
Every
thing to
channel
ask
on TV had constant. You couldn't watch anything else but storm coverage.
Yeah, but you don't know.
So there's no
I got to
reason.
tell you, some of those people I don't trust.
They're lying. The weathermen are lying to you.
No, I think in my mind, and I know I'm crazy for saying this, some weathermen are better than others, but they're probably all the same.
And I also think, if I had a friend that was a weatherman and I called him, what I would be hoping to hear is, "Look, dude, the storm looks like it's going away. We're still hyping it up for the ratings, but don't worry so much about it." That's what I'm looking for.
Here's my thinking. I think Sam Champion is very believable. The reason is he's been on the air for 20 years. If he sucked as a weatherman, they would have fired him already. So he must know what he's talking about.
So
and what I'm saying is ridiculous.
Dr. Frank Field was your guy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Growing up, Dr. Frank Field was a legend.
All right. Howard, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Hey, first of all, I'm calling in because I'm listening to the discussion about John Belaris, the weatherman, and people are saying I changed my story. The story is very simple, and I want a chance to clarify this because I still think Robin's laughter was inappropriate. Here's what happened. We know John. John lives in our area. He knows where we live. We were being told to evacuate. I said to Beth, I think it's ridiculous. Based on the weather information I'm getting, I think we should stay where we are. Not going to move 3 cats and a dog. It's ridiculous. We're staying, and our neighbors are staying. So I told her that. She's friends with John and said that she was talking to John and said, "Oh, we're staying." He said, "Hey, can I speak to you guys about that because I want to tell you something." He called and said, or Beth called him, I don't remember which it was. But in any case, they had a discussion in front of me where they said, "Hey, Howard thinks we should stay." And he said, "I really don't think that's a good idea. And here's why. Because of what the tides are going to be and this and that and the other thing, that it's going to be, crazy and there could be flooding and all of this." And so he advised us that my decision was not accurate, that it probably should leave. Now, what the fuck is so funny about that?
I got to say, what you just said to me made total sense, and I'm not being a kiss ass, because we were agreeing with you.
I'm not looking for a personal weather forecast. I made a decision to stay. He heard about it. I didn't tell him my decision, but he said, "Hey, I hear your decision. Look, I'm a professional weatherman, and I know the area because I live there. And I'm telling you, it could potentially be a lot worse than you're imagining."
That makes sense.
I think
he's a friend who was concerned.
I think Robin heard it as, we talked to our own personal weatherman, and that's why we decided to do what we did. I think that's the way she heard it.
I don't even really know John as a weatherman. In fact, he had to tell me what he did for a living. I'm not familiar with the local Philly market, and he, in fact, had said to Beth, why don't you follow me on Twitter? I'm doing all these hurricane reports. And so she's a friend, and she said, I'll follow him on Twitter. So I don't know. I mean, listen, why would that be funny? I think Robin laughed way too long.
Yes.
And I didn't understand it.
Would it be?
I'm not angry with her.
Would it be fair to say you were irritated?
Hold on a second. Ronnie and I are about to die. What's going on up there? Drive safely. He's in a fucking rush. He's like a mental case. Easy. It's not funny.
Stop the clock.
Howard, were you pissed, at her initial reaction or the fact that she just went into hysterics?
I felt the
over
laughter was going on, and in fact, I felt that she was laughing because she'd gotten caught up in me saying, what do you think so funny? And then she just couldn't answer, so she kept laughing. I didn't feel the laugh was real.
Interesting.
I thought I thought the laugh was real. I don't know about you.
I don't think so. I don't think it was. But Robin, I wasn't mad at Robin. I mean, I wasn't, and that's another thing. I'm not angry with Robin. Listen, Robin is there to react and do things on the air that are provocative and interesting, and to be herself.
Well, maybe not mad, but you could be. It could have irritated you or make you feel bad.
It irritated me because I didn't think it was funny. I mean, I didn't. I was like, well, what is funny about a guy calling up and saying? And maybe I didn't explain it well to Robin, but
we all got it.
Yeah,
Robin.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, we all understood.
Well,
yeah, I mean, so I thought, well, maybe there's a joke here that I'm not getting, that there's something crazy in the fact that this guy's a weatherman and he's concerned about us and thinks I'm making the wrong decision.
Well, Benji was saying before, it's one of the few times where he sensed genuine tension between you and Robin. Is that was going?
No, I didn't have. Honestly, I wasn't upset or angry. I was just like, well, I don't understand what's funny.
But you seemed to me that you were.
I was irritated.
Yeah, maybe not at Robin, but at the situation. Like that
I was
seems.
irritated.
Yeah, that seemed to be real.
I'm irritable all the time. I mean, I'm always irritable, Benji.
Howard, what's your gut on Bubba after talking to him today?
Oh man, I don't even know if I want to tell you my gut. I think Bubba and this is all. By the way, this is based on nothing. Okay, I think Bubba's a wild guy. I mean, genuinely wild. Not a radio guy posing as a wild guy. He's wild. I think he's wild. I think she's wild. And in my imagination, by the way, I'm purely making this up. I have nothing to base it on. That she gets a little crazy and he gets a little crazy. Like maybe even open marriage stuff. By the way, I just totally made that up.
Right, but if that were the case, when it comes, can open marriage last forever, or does at some point it get weird for one person or the other?
I don't know.
I think that's what must have happened. Somebody got weirded out by something.
The last time both of them were on the show, she was complaining that he wasn't having sex with her enough. I mean, that was the major complaint. That was like a year or two ago.
So then I start to think. Now, by the way, based on nothing. But then maybe he was getting it on with chicks, and then maybe she started getting it on. I mean, this is nothing.
Yeah, but hasn't Bubba said that on the air, that he does that sometimes?
I don't know. Bubba always presents himself as a wild sexual person. So who knows? Ronnie, what do you think's going on over there? Keep your eye on the road. He's getting excited. No, I don't really know, but I would have to say that is where my imagination is running wild, because I think he's wild. He probably has a couple of broads. Maybe she's got a dude or a couple of dudes. Now, by the way, this is all my fantasy.
In your fantasy, do you think he wants to be back together with her?
Yes.
See, in my fantasy, she got something going on the side, but it's not dudes.
That's hotter fantasy.
But that's just my fantasy.
I don't know. Radio guys are a very different breed than most people.
Well, you're very different than most radio guys.
I am. I'm not, because I've been sequestered. I'm a self-imposed exile. I'm more sort of on my own. But a lot of radio guys, they bond. They have lots of hijinks. Like Bubba's a man's man. He has lots of bros. They hang out. I mean, anything could have gone wrong. And when he says he's, preoccupied with a lot of different things, I don't know. It feels like there's more to the story.
So Bubba's trying to win her back?
I don't know. I can't figure it out. It depends what the scenario is.
Yeah, I just think that he really – I felt like he didn't want to give anything away today, and he was going to bear the brunt of it for say it's me because he just didn't want to talk about anything.
But didn't you think
he actually sounded today like a guy who's already lawyered up? So he's
Right.
like the lawyer's saying to him, "You shut your mouth, Bubba. Don't say a word. I don't care what good radio comes out of it."
See, I took it he was doing kind of the Sal rap, like it's me. I'm not, my focus is in the wrong place. I need to spend more time. That whole thing that Sal did when he had his issue with Christine and the emotional friend.
Yeah, I don't know. Sal's story is the most outrageous. Like Sal's got this hot wife who doesn't want to have sex with him, and then has an emotional friend. I don't know. Could that be Bubba's situation, that she's got an emotional friend, like a lover or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
I bet she has emotional
I mean,
friends. if that's
Bubba
the
can
case.
get lots of women. I know that. He's very masculine.
Well, he definitely Bubba seemed to imply something happened because he said, whatever happened, I'll take the blame.
Yeah, something happened. So maybe. So when I hear a guy say that, this is all my imagination, that he's with chicks, and then all of a sudden she says, "Fuck this, I'm going to go get a guy," and then he gets pissed, something like that. But who am I to even think that for a minute? I mean, Heather's a Sunday school teacher, isn't she?
I think you might be right.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what. Who the hell knows what happened? I mean, you never know, and maybe we'll never know. But he lives a wild life, Bubba.
And he was also torn with I know what makes good radio, Howard, but I don't want to answer your question. Yet if I don't answer it, then I'm not going to make great radio for you.
That's why I think he's a guy who's already gotten a lawyer.
Interesting.
Lawyers tell you to shut your mouth, because then when it comes to a settlement, they'll whip out those phone conversations with me.
That's true. I've seen many a conversation be subpoenaed.
Or it could be that he really wants her back and he doesn't want to screw it up.
Could be that.
Think?
It could be that too. I think this deal is done.
Yeah, I think more of what you said. A guy who lawyered up, who's got to get his ducks in a row, and doesn't want to say anything to fuck that up.
Hey, Howard,
She seems like, by the way, a really nice girl too. So, in my heart of hearts, I'm being honest now, that I really do hope Bubba patches it up with her and they have a nice, long, wonderful, loving relationship. Because divorce, especially with kids involved, is maybe the worst thing. It just explodes a family. And don't forget, Heather's been raising his son with him, and he's been involved with her daughter. So, it's just the worst thing in the world. And also, you really do. I don't think people value their marriages enough. Like, when you have someone who really has your back and things are going great, it can really be the most valuable relationship, ever in your whole life. There's nothing more valuable than that. So I hope they work it, because I like Bubba and I'd like to see him have some peace in his life.
Howard, I'm curious, like, if you talk to Bubba off the air,
right,
does that make it really hard for you then to discuss it on the air because now you know something?
Yes, I don't want to know anything. I'd rather sit here with you guys and be in the dark and make my conjecture.
It's so funny. We just had a guest offer to us today, and the guest wanted 10 minutes alone with Howard before they came in there. I was like, I'm not interested in that.
No, I won't do that. That would be worse than anything.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, because then what's the point? Whatever that guest was going to tell me, and I'm not going to mention her name, but if that guest had something to tell me in private, that's the whole time I'm interviewing them. I'm going to be thinking about that. I'm going to go. I know I'm going to ask her about it.
So are you still going to reach out to Bubba, or are you going to avoid that because this is kind of a fun issue to talk about?
No, I will reach out to Bubba, actually. Although from what I hear, you can't even get in touch with Bubba. He's a top secret guy.
But Howard said to Bubba point blank today, he's like, "I'll tell you it off the air," and Howard's like, "No, I don't care. I want to hear it."
Yeah,
now.
I would actually be worried if he told me off the air anything confidential, because if I accident, people tell me so many things, and I'm on the air doing a free association on the air, 4 or 5 hours sometimes, that sometimes I forget what I'm not supposed to say.
Howard, that's funny, because it was like 2 weeks ago. I told you something during the break, and I said, not for the air. And it luckily wasn't a big thing, and you came back and you said it, and John Hines started laughing. He goes, "Didn't you just say to Howard during the break, not for the air?" And then you said
Let me
it.
tell you something. I have no memory. I have no idea that I'm not supposed to say that on the air. I'm not doing it to defy anyone or to mess anyone up. I literally do not. When you're on the air, when I'm on the air, I swear to you this is true. I listen to the replays because I don't even know what I said. I don't know half the time what I'm saying. I don't remember it. It's not a scripted program. So, it's like just coming out of me. I'm almost listening to the show as it's happening. It's not this. How much time would I have to sit there and really analyze what I'm saying? I don't have any.
Howard, one last question, then I'll let you go. Was Steve Leeds waiting outside your door when you left today?
No. Steve wasn't. I love Steve. Steve's a good man, but waiting outside my door is really uncomfortable because
if you listen
to a conversation,
and if you listen to the show, which he does every day, you know that's like on the the 10 Commandments of things not to do.
People don't believe that applies when it comes to them.
That's
I
true.
Swear to you. Do you remember we were saying on the air how Tim always gets me right after the show?
Uh-huh.
Tim came up to me today, and he goes, "You're not angry with me?" I go, "Of course not." He goes, "You know I have to come up to you after the show." And I go, "You do?" He goes, "Well, I have things I want to say, and I don't care. I can't wait." But I go, "Tim," and I got uncomfortable. I said, "Well, yeah, of course. It's like Tim doesn't think it applies to him." No matter how many times have we had this discussion with Tim?
A lot.
Yeah, we just say, "Tim, look, I'll deal with you all day. When it comes to our radio channels, I'm there 24/7 for you." I said, "All I need is a half hour after the show to unwind, where you don't lay everything on me, because my opinion is useless after the show. I'm fried. I just need 20 minutes to meditate, and then I can meet with you." But he doesn't believe it applies to him. He thinks I'm kidding.
Does that apply to him being in the studio as well, Gary?
No comment.
About you? When have I ever said that to you?
No. I said, does that apply to Tim being in the studio during the breaks?
Yeah. Well, we've told Tim that. We said, "Tim, there's no need for you to be in the studio." He goes, "No, I need to be there to hear what's going on."
Do you know that there's some days, we have such limited time during the commercial breaks, that there's some days that I sprint in front of Tim as he's going in to get to you before he does?
Tim's a pisser. We're walking out today, and there's like 500 people in the hallway. It's serious. And like that whole thing is like so annoying because you want to just get out and, people get excited to see me and they want to talk and stuff. So under my breath, I go, "Oh no," because I open up the door and I see it. Tim goes, "Do you not want to go out this way?" I go, No, I'm going to go out. I go, "But Tim, do you have to walk in front of me? You're going so slow. If I could just move quickly here, I can get through this. You're blocking me." It's like you got to move out of my way.
Oh man.
So but I love Tim. Listen, let me tell you about Tim. There isn't a better guy on the planet who could be the program director of these channels. First of all, I'm nuts. He deals with me beautifully. He manages the place fantastically. People actually like him, and he works his ass off. I couldn't be more grateful for him. So the idea that Tim bothers me right after the show sometimes. In a way, I like his exuberance too. You know what I mean? It's sort of a mixed bag because if he wasn't that exuberant, he wouldn't be that good as a program manager. I really do mean that.
We all love Tim.
We do.
No, Tim's a great guy. He really is, and he works so hard for us, and he really is the man. He's the man. He's the man.
All right, Howard, I'll let you go. Thanks for clearing up. I hope you feel like you cleared up the whole weatherman.
I feel I did. I feel I needed to defend myself.
And never let a woman who has her own private captain make fun of you for having a private.
I heard that point. I like that point.
Thank you.
Attell is here, man. We're going to bring him in.
All right. I like this guy.
You like him?
Funny guy.
I don't like him. He's angry also. He's very angry, man. Come on in, Dave. Leave Greg out there. Leave Greg out there, will you please? How you doing?
Morning, Dave.
How are you?
Good. How are you today, sir?
Morning.
Morning.
What's happening?
Not too much. What's going on with you these days?
Exhausted, and I ate all these prunes last night, so anything can happen.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's up, Gary?
Good to see you, man. How's it going?
Good. Did I see Sam Simon in the hallway?
You did? Yeah.
Oh.
He's coming back.
Talk about annoying Jews.
You've got some sort of beef with Sam?
Yeah, I do.
What's up with that?
Sam's Ponzi scheme poker game show.
Oh, that's right. You were on it with Artie, right?
He's the Madoff of poker. he lulls everyone into thinking that they're playing a TV poker game. It turns out it's really Sam lending you money, and now I'm Sam's bitch.
How many points did he charge you with it?
No, it was a straight, it was a straight deal. There was no percentage on it. But I have a feeling if I did not pay up right away, he would have broken not my legs, but he would have broken me emotionally with stories about The Simpsons.
Right. So you're excited to see Artie? I don't know if you've seen him.
I haven't seen him. How does he look?
I think he looks great, though.
Really?
Yeah, big difference from probably the last time you were here. So.
I can't wait.
All right.
I see the cupcakes are out, and there's that's a lot of temptation for Artie.
I haven't seen him near them today, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there's also been topless girls here, so.
Today?
Yeah.
And I'm here?
Yeah, you're the.
Wow, what
you have to follow that.
I got bumped up.
Dave Attell is a comedian. He, believe it or not, guess who was just voted one of the top 25 funniest people in America?
Well, he is.
Dave Attell.
I've always said this about Attell, man.
Dave Attell got voted the top 25 funniest people in America.
Howard, he's one of the best comedians of all time.
He's actually,
in my opinion,
and also he's actually a well-known auto asphyxiator.
Really?
Well, that's true.
That's why you're here.
I saw him do it in Afghanistan.
But where did this list get compiled? Who made up that list?
Hey, Dave.
Your arch enemy, Fruit.
Hey, Dave. How you doing?
Howard, how are you?
Hi,
Robin.
Hey there.
Dave.
Hold on.
What do you make of this autoerotic asphyxiation? You've done it. I know you
How's
admit to
it done?
How is it done, and why? Why do you love it so much? You're a talented guy. You know women.
Do you want to wind up
Howard,
like this?
Danny Gans, David Carradine.
Who else? Who's the other guy?
An excess guy, Michael Hutchins.
Hutchison. There you go.
NXS guy.
Right.
They have all the money, the power.
Abe
Lincoln.
Mickey Mantle.
Famous autoerotic asphyxiator.
Yeah. Now, is it true that he tied his testicles?
Yes.
Yeah.
What he did was from what I understand, and believe me, I'd admit this if I was into it.
I know you. I know straight shooter.
I guess he hangs himself by his neck, and he had his feet tied behind his leg, behind his back, and he had his hands and wrists tied up, and he tied his testicles. And, masturbation to me is something you just want to get over with quickly because it's so disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to make a whole evening out of it.
Remember the other day you said in 8 minutes you were done and out. When you're tying yourself like this takes a long time.
Right.
This was in Thailand, right?
Thailand, yeah.
So they call that over there a McCain.
Nice.
Speaking of torture, Sam Simon is scouring the halls for poon and poker buddies. Why would you bring in the man who now owns my home?
Me and Attell lost money.
I can't believe it. It's like, where's Madoff? Let's talk to him.
By the way, you bring up a good point. We had Sam in earlier. He was talking about he got a television show on Playboy Channel where you play cards in a card game and you sit there and have fun playing cards. But you hated doing the show, Sam's show. You felt you lost a lot of money, and you were there to be funny.
Well, I actually won money, and Sam will back this up. That the last hand of my round, I won like $6,000,
right?
Which is probably Artie's money, since he was the only one who was being a sport and making it exciting by gambling without even looking at the cards.
I kept going in blind sometimes.
Whatever. Party time,
yeah.
Vegas.
Attell took my money.
So,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you went on the show, and you found it a very odd experience, didn't you?
Well, I'm not a card guy. I'm more of like a bocce man.
Do you play cards at all? I mean, you don't care about gambling.
I have no personal connections.
Yeah, right.
No, I like to play, but I knew it was going to be like a scene when you get there and like Sam is like, I've never been. Have you been to his house or something like that?
No, never.
It's got to be one of those places like, oh, look, the original Constitution. I bought that.
I've been, Howard.
Yeah.
And he's right. There's artwork. Me and Frank Sebastiano wrote a sitcom with Sam.
Right. Yeah.
And we would write it at his house sometimes. Beautiful home.
Right.
He has artwork up there. Frank said to me once, fuck the sitcom. Let's just run out of here with one of these paintings and we'll be rich for the rest of our lives.
So you went over to his house. And you...
I've never been there.
Oh, you've never been there?
No, but
I thought you
I'll
had.
take Artie's word on that.
For it, yeah. So you went to do the show.
Yeah.
And it was a negative experience for you.
Well, it was good and bad, but I mean, this is all I'm going to say is that I thought we were coming in and like the poker shows that we were playing for a charity.
Right.
We're just goofing around. And then, like midway through the round, I go, "Can I borrow money?" I thought this was like a cute thing, hey, look at everybody's borrowing money. And then some kid, one of Sam's underlings, comes over and goes, "You got to sign this because you owe Sam $3,000."
God.
Me, Mr. Low six figures a year, owes the guy who invented, what did he do again?
The Simpsons.
The wheel. The Simpsons.
Right.
Everyone. The wheel.
So where's Sam? Is he out there in the hall?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure those cupcakes are gone by now because Sam will just take whatever.
He's out there giving trippers Attell's money.
It is Sam, it's a funny concept if I can
Here he is.
bring you in for 1 second.
I would have punched him that night if I didn't know he boxed. All right, he's a boxer, Howard, so watch it.
It's a funny concept that you invite all these guys who have talent into your TV show, and they sit there and they are basically trying to help you out.
Right.
It is a weird thing to leave owing you thousands of dollars. I know it's a card game.
Or you can get my money too, but this is the thing I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like Howard, if someone invited you to play poker on TV,
right?
Let's assume that you think it's for charity, and I don't know how that is possible.
Right.
Well, maybe because of that 60 Minutes speech about you and your dog world that you created.
At the end of Comic Relief, people didn't know Zamuda money
and stuff, and it's in your head. Wouldn't you ask some questions like, what's the charity? Is it my charity? What are you doing? I can't articulate this. You can figure it out.
Well, Howard can.
But like, would you ask like, how do you win? What are we playing for?
No, I think what I would do is I would say, listen, this is going to be kind of a touchy thing. I'm inviting all my friends to help me make a hit television show so that I can make money.
Yeah.
And then they leave owing you money. See, it's just, it comes off weird, but I mean, I think the show's
David
great.
Attell made money.
I did make money.
You can go on YouTube and watch this guy flop a straight and play it so masterfully.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
You can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm the only bitch in the room.
One guy that shouldn't be complaining is David Attell.
But Sam, don't you get it? I mean, it would be one thing if it was for real money and it was a level playing field. We all don't have millions of dollars. Like, all right, Artie has some money, but he's a published author and a great Francis Ford Coppola annoyer. The rest of us, we're just scraping by. By the way, you doing that was like me telling Elie Wiesel a joke. I was like, what are you trying to get out of this guy?
Hey, listen, man, I'm doing my job.
I hear you.
He's working for a
Sam's
living.
game tomorrow night on the Playboy Channel.
Wait, Sam, don't leave.
Don't leave. Why? You want to talk some more, Dave? Would you like to talk to him about it? You want to confront him about it, or are you done with him?
Yeah, I want to confront him.
All right.
I will cut you. Do you have cards right now?
Yes.
I'll play one hand against you for $5,000.
Okay.
All right.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. I figured that would be exciting.
Yeah.
No, don't do it, Howard.
You do what you want.
I meant something. Whatever. No.
He's lost.
No, but Sam, I wish you all the luck on the show, and I do think it was a fun time because the guys, we did have a good time, and you did set it up. It was really good, but it was just like I don't know about you, Artie, but I felt totally
we gave
out of
them
my
$500
element.
to start with.
$500.
500?
Yeah.
Is that it?
What did you take? 3,000?
3,000.
Yeah, but Sam pulled $500 out of his ass and gave it to us.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, Sam, you just like were with one hand tied behind your back on that whole thing. Like, were you trying to not win? Because I figured you and your friends could just like win amazingly. You play all the time, right?
Yeah, I know how to play.
Yeah, he knows how to play.
And you do too.
No, but you know what, Sam? You guys know how to play,
to...
but it's not fun. Like, serious poker is not fun. I know it looks fun on TV when you see those guys wearing the hat and the half Indian and the trucker just sitting there.
Well, that's because you're seeing professional pokers.
Yeah,
poker
it's too
players
professional.
Play. Yeah, right.
I also turned down Lance Armstrong's bike riding race for charity. But
you'd have to give a ball.
All right, Sam, we're going to watch that show.
Okay.
And
it's going to be good.
See. All right, Dave, listen. Sam, how does it feel?
Well, I don't want to burn a bridge with Sam.
No, Sam.
There's no bridge.
Sam's never going to play with you again. That's all.
You sure? All right.
Dave, let me just tell you that you are now Entertainment Weekly's 25 funniest people in America.
I think that was 10 years ago.
But don't act like it just happened.
Yes.
It just happened?
Yeah. Congratulations to you.
I'm on deck to host the next Tonys.
Because it was 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Does that change your life in any way? When people see you're 25 America's funniest guys, it didn't really change your life. You didn't get the
I'm a has-been. Let's get to what you want to talk about. I'm a has-been. I paid full price.
By the way, you owe Sam $1,500 for that appearance that you just made.
You owe Howard
How
$8,000.
good looking is Sam?
Yeah.
Can you believe it? I mean, like Artie, you look pretty good right now, but Sam looks like.
All right, stop kissing his
he
ass.
He looks like Sam Champion, by the way. He looks like a local weatherman.
I heard he's a lot like Sam Champion.
Is he?
How's your life, your love life going?
It's going, actually, right now it's going great.
I had a feeling you might have someone.
No, I have no couch. I don't know if you know this.
What happened?
Howard, when was the last time you were single, like when you had to decorate a place?
Oh, well, when I got divorced, I moved into the city.
So how'd you do it?
And I had to decorate my own apartment. I was actually excited about this because I never, as an adult, actually decorated my own apartment. But I hired a guy who worked with me, and I gave him some ideas, and then he helped me with it. I couldn't do that on my own. I wouldn't know how to do that.
So you went with may I say it, the gay decorator.
That's right.
First.
Yes.
I did that too, but then I realized I'm decorating for a situation which I hope never happens in here.
Which is?
A gay interlude. So then I got this great lady, Mary Lou, and the problem is I keep getting these couches. Like, this is a beautiful little couch here.
Right.
But when you think about it, if you're going to lay on this couch with like a lover or whatever, this is not this is not enough room for the skanks that I pick up. You need like an extra, like a pull-out.
Right.
They should make them like, whatever.
In a way,
Chubber friendly or something.
In a way, you make a good point. Why hire a gay decorator when you're a heterosexual male? You would like to find out what a woman would be attracted to. Is that correct?
Or the best of both worlds. Sam, can you come in here?
So what happened? You had to decorate your apartment for real? You're not just making a joke?
I'm not making a joke. I mean, I've been doing this for like 2 years now, and I keep like getting couches and then getting rid of them.
Why? Because they're not comfortable?
Well, because I'm the Henry VIII of couches.
What does that mean?
I just keep like,
I don't.
You're out of here. I don't like it.
It upsets you.
Yeah, and I give them to like family. And I gave my last couch to my mom, and she's like, "Oh, it's sticky."
Do you? Are you getting girls on
the
that couch?
ice creams I was eating on there?
You know, Robin is walking around with a couch on her arm right now. Did you see that?
Would you like this couch?
What is
that?
What happened?
I fell.
She broke her wrist rollerblading.
You did?
Yeah.
And she's not a good rollerblader.
Oh, stop. I resent that.
Well, you're not.
Okay, Robin,
really?
You're a great rollerblader.
Now you feel better.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought it up, Howard, about the couches and all that kind of stuff. I just don't have it in me because of living in hotels, you know?
Right.
So that's what it is.
So what's going on with you? So you're mostly on the road now. You're doing these you go from hotel to hotel. That's your life. And you tell your jokes.
Yeah, and I'm working on a project for, actually, I'm probably going to have to leech off of Sam and try and get something on Playboy.
What do you mean? What are you working on?
No, I'm doing something for G4 about old porn, so I think that this could be the next poker show.
What happened to you? What happened to your last
porn?
Yeah, what is that?
Well, I want to do, like just basically the great porn from the 70s. By the way, I work with the Brie Olson, who you guys, I think that even though we've all discovered her personally,
yes,
you brought her to the next level. So
she's hot.
Tip of the hat, Howard.
Thank you.
She's now the third Olsen.
Not only is she hot, I did a bit with her on that Daniel Tosh show, Tosh 2.0 on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And what? Daniel's very funny. He's a good guy.
I know he is.
He's a good guy. And Brie is the coolest porn girl I ever met because she's into the two things that every guy's into: guns and Japanese anime porn.
Are you getting her at all? Are you having sex with
she
her?
came to one of my shows though. That was cool.
You're not.
I didn't. I didn't even get close. She was like so business-like, really cool, and stressed out from flying.
But you're not above dating a porn star.
Not
right?
above. Of course, I'd love it.
Have you ever had sex with an actual porn star? I mean, a real porn star?
No, but I do feel like a whore myself for being on Sam's show. I did feel kind of like I was whoring, whatever. It's not for a charity. It's just for our own pleasure.
But how exciting it's going to be for you when you turn on the Playboy channel and you see yourself playing cards.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be a highlight in your career.
I'm going to be there with like some nylon around my testicles.
And I was Ralph.
You know what that means with David Carradine? I mean, that I don't know if that's the coolest way to go or the most odd. I think that's probably the coolest way.
Why is it cool? Because to me it would be embarrassing. I mean, I've talked about that I masturbate a lot, but to actually go through like a ritual of tying myself up, I mean, masturbation is something I'm not really proud of, and I wanted to get over with quick so I can get on with the rest of my day. I just want to get a quick release. This is almost making it like into a date. I imagine him pouring a glass of wine and tying himself up, and I mean, there's a lot of sort of bizarre sensuality in all of this. I mean, just get it over with and jerk off like a man.
He was such a cool guy, though. Like, there was like an opium pipe and like weird you know, like what's that kind of music they have there?
Like
not tuned banjo shit.
Yeah. Not tuned banjo.
Chuck Norris poster on the wall.
You know, the coolest way to go is David Rockefeller. That guy.
What happened to him?
Nelson.
He died in bed.
No, Nelson Rockefeller.
Nelson Rockefeller died in bed fucking his lover.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nelson Rockefeller.
His mistress.
Did she run out screaming, "I fucked him dead"?
No, it was weird. Like she didn't know what to do. She's fucking Nelson Rockefeller, who then I think he had been the governor of New York State.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, here's the tape of it. You bring up
And she was on top, and she made that sound.
That's right after she farted.
What happened was he was on top of her. He was banging her.
Yeah.
And then he died. I guess he had a heart attack or something. And then there was, Nelson Rockefeller laying on top of her, one of the wealthiest men in the world, world-renowned, conservative guy. Well, actually, he was kind of liberal, wasn't he?
He was a liberal.
He was a vice president at one point.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And when was this? Was this
70s?
Yeah.
I think it was when I was one of the top 25 comics.
Richard Pryor had a great joke about that.
And what did he say?
I think it was about him. He goes, "Motherfucker came and went at the same time."
That was a cool way. But why do you think that autoerotic asphyxiation might be cool?
I don't know. I mean, I have masturbated while I was driving, and at any moment I could have crashed. So I figured that's as close as you can go, because that is kind of like risky.
Is that really true? You did that?
Yeah.
You're not joking.
Like long haul trucking, kind of. Yeah. Like what else am I going to do? I've listened to every tape.
You're not afraid that someone's going to be driving along and look inside the car and see you jerking off?
No.
When is the last time you masturbated?
Right before I came in here.
Is it true?
Yeah.
You mean this morning?
No, I didn't sleep, so I probably had masturbated and showered along the way. But I think that you're lying when you say you masturbate a lot. I can't see you doing it more than me.
I masturbated Monday night, Tuesday night, and then my wife once, and then my wife came home from Pittsburgh, and I banged her last night. I'm very, very involved sexually.
Do you brunch masturbate, like, and they have to make an afternoon of it?
Nah, when I was a kid, I did 3-4 times a day. I knew a friend of mine masturbated 5 times a day. This kid that I knew when I was growing up.
That's a lot.
5 times, and admitted it. When we were teenagers, he said, he told me his schedule was phenomenal.
Is masturbation like drinking? Do people lie about the number of times they do it?
You tend to say, I don't do it that much.
Right. Okay. So.
Only if drinking involves cum coming out of your dick.
No, I think it really has to do with the groups. Like, as a whatchamacallit, white, nerdy man, I'm like, yeah, I masturbate at school. But a lot of the other groups, ethnics, whatever, I think they see it as a sign of defeat.
How many times a week do you masturbate?
A week? I don't know about week, but I'd say I put in my time, like 2-3 times a day sometimes.
How often is Sam Champion on?
2-3 times a day?
Yeah. Like when I'm in that road, like in that mode.
No kidding, you're tremendously virile.
Well, I don't think I'm virile. I think it has to do with vitamins, but...
You think you're taking a lot of vitamins?
I do. I definitely do 2, like 1 time a day for the pleasure of it. And then there's that, like, I got to get to sleep, and then like, it's calming, It is. It's like nursing without a breast being there.
But does it ever occur to you that it needs to be better than it is? Like you got to go hang yourself in the closet?
No, I'm not. That's not my pay grade. I don't have that kind of imagination. I mean, like sometimes, like I'll masturbate and smoke. That's kind of cool. So I feel like I am a prostitute.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
French whore or something.
Robin, how often are you masturbating now?
Girl masturbation is way cooler.
A couple of times a week.
No kidding.
That thing on your wrist looks wet.
That is like
you
a
haven't
difficulty
masturbated since you broke your wrist, I bet.
Yes, no,
that would be great.
Do you do it
too much pain.
Howard, do you ever do it in the shower? Or?
No, that's not my thing.
See, yeah, I heard you say that too. That's weird.
I've done it in the shower, but like I have this shower curtain with all the presidents on it.
Yes.
So it's really hard because they're like looking at me.
Doesn't turn you on?
No, and when the water hits it looks like they're crying.
Look at him.
Is that a real laugh?
No, it's absolutely not.
It's not. He's laughing.
You're going to die over there. I'm
He's
worried
fake
about you.
laughing.
Actually, I think I have emphysema.
I
Howard.
think you do.
No,
I
that was a real laugh because I would never fake laugh.
I'm worried about
but,
you over there.
Dude, I'm coughing a lot.
Are you okay? It's a lot of carrying on.
Well, Attell, he smokes 4 packs a day, Attell.
Yes.
Be honest.
I got 2 on me right now.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
In Afghanistan, it was crazy.
Why are you smoking so much?
Howard, as a professional poker player, you don't want to let your tail out.
You're so heavily addicted, 4 packs. And what does a pack of cigarettes cost now?
10 something.
Wow.
The deli near my house about $11.
$11.
Howard, in Afghanistan, he had a separate bag for cigarettes.
I did.
It was crazy.
But that's money over there.
Are you trying to quit?
No, I really want to quit, and then I always have a new project.
Yeah.
You quit during the Gong Show?
Yeah, I did. No, I was up to 10 packs during that show.
What happened to the Gong Show?
Yeah, what happened to it?
It was so promising.
No, the old one.
No, I wish I knew you better, and you could have pulled me aside and said, like, here's how this one's going to go down. Because I could see in your eyes, like, you knew. Like, you're like the master of that kind of stuff.
No, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know what you were going to do with the Gong Show. I know it was a turning point in your life, the Gong Show. You were going to be the new Chuck Barris.
And it was a turning point down.
It really was. I think that's where I decided that I should be, a professional poker player.
Do you think you have a death wish?
Yeah, you know what? Like, I'm not really... this French flight, which is like one of the worst days to die, surrounded by French people. I mean, has anybody said that yet?
No.
All right, that's just a sampling of the topical humor I'll be doing it, Carol.
Like everything else, you said that first, brother.
Okay, so that's what I don't like. I don't like where you have no control of the last minutes. But the Nelson way to go or the Carradine, that's cool. That's like, last ride into the sunset.
You fly all over the country. When you see an airline horrible, crash like that, don't you sit there and go, what am I doing with my life? I'm on an airplane all the time. Doesn't that freak you out?
And my brother's a pilot.
He is?
Yeah.
What did he say happened there?
Well, he's like a regional pilot. Like, you remember the ones where they weren't getting it, like they pay him really little and they have to work a lot? He's one of those guys. So, one day I hope never to be on the same plane with him because that would be the ultimate... horror.
Yeah.
Like the Fighting Sullivans or something.
Yeah, it's weird.
Two brothers.
So
Robin, you know what I'm talking about, the Sullivans? No?
No, we don't know anything about that. We don't even know
they're
that.
They're the five. They're what Saving Private Ryan's loosely based on them.
Yeah.
5 Sullivan brothers, all from the same family, were killed in World War II, so they made a rule that all 5, if you have a bunch of siblings, they can't all go away.
Explain to me, though, you're a guy who uses his voice for a living.
Yes.
And you have to have a strong voice on stage, and you're smoking these cigarettes, 4 packs a day. Your lungs are completely screwed up from this. What's going on? No, really, what's going on? I'm worried about you.
It must be a death wish. I think you're right.
It is, right? Don't you think?
Well, I don't know. I just don't.
You ever talk to anyone about it? You ever go to a psychiatrist
so?
To say, gee, I'm smoking 4 packs a day. I barely have time to breathe. You must set your clock in the middle of the night and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, well, I do. I smoke from the minute I get up to the minute I go to sleep. Smoking is the hardest one to quit of all the things. Would you agree, Artie? No, you weren't really a smoker.
Well, I smoked a lot while I was doing blow and heroin and drinking, and I got to tell you, I quit heroin, but I didn't quit smoking.
Yeah, smoking's a tough.
And the doctor
quit it.
Yeah, years ago.
Did Robin ever smoke?
Yeah,
Robin smoked. She was a pretty heavy smoker.
That's
actually.
cool.
Not as heavy as me, but she was pretty heavy.
Well, how much did you smoke when you really smoked?
3 packs a day.
No way.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I was bad. I was bad.
But that was in the 70s when a lot of people did smoke. It was even, almost everyone.
But it was horrible.
He was one of those people, I imagine, because 3 packs, it takes a lot to get that in. You light a cigarette with another cigarette.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I was lighting one off the other.
Chain smoke.
Oh, neat. I wish I knew you then. That would have been pretty cool.
But it was crazy, and I don't even know. I think I started to look cool. I wanted to have an image of some kind.
Me
and
too,
then,
probably.
And I think it was also insecurity because I would go to parties and people would be talking, girls would be talking to boys, and I would be standing there, and I just said, if I have a cigarette, at least I can relate to the cigarette and look like I'm busy doing something.
Yeah. Well, here's the story. When I was at SNL, for like a second.
I forget that you were at Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, well, people know me as a poker player. They don't know that I have many experience.
What season was that? Why am I spacing out
the
on
worst.
Who was on that with you?
I told you, Sarah, Norm, what's his name? I know the, Rod Sandler.
Yeah, Farley.
He
was a
Farley.
writer, Howard.
Oh, you were the writer.
I was a writer.
They never put you on camera?
I was on in 2 sketches, but Phil Hartman said to me one time, what's up with the cigarettes? And that was the only time he ever talked to me, so I should have really listened to him.
Well, at least he got you to talk to Phil Hartman.
But, look at it.
Any plans to quit? Yeah, outlived him. You did. Phil Hartman never smoked and you outlived him.
Dave said something very funny to me about Adam Sandler once.
What did he say?
He said, it'll be all right, Dave. Don't worry about it. Because he loves Sandler. But me and Dave were asked to do stand-up at an award show in L.A. a couple years ago, the worst thing ever, called the Guy's Choice Awards. And the reason we did it was because they honored Sandler, and we love him, and he was always good to us. But so I said, Sandler came up and said hi to us, and I go, how do you know? How long have you known Adam? He goes, oh, well, we went to college together, and you don't talk to him anymore? He goes, well, He made a right turn into Billionaireville.
No, Adam's always a cool guy.
He's the best.
I like how you always bring up this Guy's Choice Award thing.
Well, try to keep that
Howard.
quiet, right?
No, but it's like we all had a horrible experience. Me, Artie, and Joe Rogan. We were kind of the, I don't know, the super bad of that year.
Right.
No, we were the...
You got to present.
We were the hangover guys of that year. No, they wouldn't even let me present. I said, can I present? I just want to do it because I know I'll never do a talk show.
Do you get resentful of guys you did Saturday Night Live with, like Adam Sandler and these guys who are all now like making tons of money? They're super successful. They're making movies. Don't you feel you're every bit as talented as them, as America's 25 funniest guys? Don't you think you should have that kind of career?
Absolutely not, and I'll prove it at Caroline's this week. No, I'm not like those. Those guys are a separate breed, and I just want to be as funny as I can be, I guess. Right. But no, I don't have that other. I don't have that other thing that be famous.
Are you tired of traveling around the country with your stand-up comedy? It's a hard life, right? It's difficult. It's hard to have any kind of stability. It's hard to be in a relationship with a woman because you're constantly traveling, right?
Well, you know what's even harder, and you know this because you just did Letterman,
right?
Like. It's like you get used to like one level of show business, like you do the radio and then you do the clubs and you hang out, and then like all of a sudden it's like, and now we want you to do a prepared set for a blah blah blah. Like you roll like with it. You don't have to prepare or anything. Right. They're lucky to get you, and you always rock. But the rest of us, they want to know like every word and like the stories. And what's his name is very good.
But I'll tell you something.
Talk shows.
What's his name over there?
Yeah.
You think that even for
me?
You think that even for me? But what I do is I get there, and I have.
A cigarette.
No, I had like this past Letterman appearance. I had about 3 written pages that I'd written for the appearance, and I basically went over it with a producer, and I did say to her, "Here's where I'm going, and this is what I'm going to be doing, and this is what I'm going to be saying about Dave. This is what I'm going to say about my wedding. This is what I'm going to say about Jay Leno. This is what there was a lot of stuff that I had sort of prepared. So while it might look spontaneous." There is preparation in everything I do, and it's not that different. I mean, I think you're imagining, wow, it would be great to just walk on and not have to prepare anything. But those are the guys that suck. You're always going to have to be prepared, no matter how big you get in the business.
I was trying to give you the ultimate compliment that you are, always prepared from doing this show and seeing opportunities. But you totally took a shit all over me.
And again, you fucked up a relationship.
Took a shit all over who?
Over me. No, I'm sure you prepare. I know there's a lot of work goes into doing this show. Right. But I'm just saying that the cool thing of seeing you in a Letterman is that he's a master of rolling and like leading and all that kind of stuff. And you're a leader, but now you're a guest. So that's got to be a little more pressure on you. Yes. But you're very cool, and he lets your energy go to where you're supposed to go.
He lets me do my thing, right?
It's very organic, and that's a rarity on the talk show circuit.
You don't
nowadays.
like the part now because you are very good at what you do, and then it's sort of what you're saying is you resent going to a talk show, and then they sort of over prepare you, and they don't trust you to do your thing, and
it's a lot of preparation.
It is a lot of preparation.
Craig Ferguson, no preparation. They said just come in and let's hang on, and he's cool that way because I was used to like okay, I got a story about flying, and of course food is, like trying to keep a TV clean. That's another thing that really is hard.
Right. Yeah.
But it's a lot of work, and that's why when you get to see somebody get to do it really well, and that was really good.
Thanks.
His spots are really good too.
Terrific.
No, but I again, Howard, you're an enormous star. What Dave is saying, I understand. I know there's preparation, but with me and him on a talk show, it's literally verbatim. Like sometimes the guy will go. Like you'll tell him a story on the phone, he'll have it written out, he'll pitch it to Letterman or Conan or whatever, and then you go in and you change a word, and he goes, no, don't do that, because he thinks you're going to say,
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It is weird, and well, what are you going to do? I'm glad things are going sort of well, I guess.
Howard, this is a pleasure.
Where we are, he doesn't like the road. He'd really rather be doing something else. Is that where we are?
Guys, his mother finally has a couch.
Isn't that a hopeful sign of the economy?
I don't know. Dave leaves, I get depressed.
I really do bum everyone out, don't I?
Try being with him in Afghanistan for a week.
Boy.
Me and Dave had the...
Artie, are you ready to roll for the next one?
I'm going, man.
North Korea. We're bringing that kid home. We're bringing her home.
We're going to get the Lings home, but I might call you because I think something's in the works.
Really?
Yeah.
How scared do you think that girl is right now in North Korea? That's Lisa Ling's sister.
Yeah. She must stand out like a sore If they do release it, we better make sure it's her. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm with you, Dave. It's so good seeing you.
Well, thank
love
you,
seeing
Howard.
You here. Dave
Once
Attell,
again,
everybody.
pleasure. Dave. Way, where's that Sam?
Noticeable difference in Artie, though?
Yeah, he looks good. Real
How long's
good.
it been since you've seen him?
About 80 pounds ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So
he's almost... Sam, don't get over here. I'm sorry I had to make you the foil in that.
Can I just say something?
Oh, thank God.
About both of these two cats. Now, first about Attell, and then about Stan.
Am I the only one who's wearing the proper...
There's a story about Eric Clapton saw Jimi Hendrix playing guitar once and went home and wept because he knew he could not be that good. And I had the same feeling the first time I saw Dave Attell do stand-up. And then I saw Shuley, and I said, I'm getting into this business. The great Sam Simon, if I could write like him, I wouldn't be getting up at 4:45 every day. I'd be banging models in Malibu. Salute.
Thank you, Artie.
Anytime I can help out your segment.
Yeah, really.
We're gonna get Attell that couch, man. We're gonna have the Dave Attell's couch.
What did you think of the fruit platter today?
It was a little tough.
Are you doing this? Is it a statement or something?
I'm not eating. I'm eating fruit until they release Ling's sister. Dude, that joke. We better make sure it's her.
It's not her.
Sam, did you hear that joke?
That was a
About
good
Lisa
one.
Ling's sister? He goes, boy, she must stick out like a sore thumb over there. He goes, if they release her, we better make sure it's her.
And then I was going to say, because she's smiling and has hope.
What did you say?
She's smiling and has hope. And all her holes doesn't smell of turnip soup. I can make fun of North Koreans all day long. I hate them.
I love that I had to explain the Sullivan Brothers.